All right, this is gonna come off a little insensitive and rude, but how do we really feel about vegans?
About vegans?
Yeah, like seriously, like in our hearts, like let's not be funny about this because I think getting your health right is all good and shit.
Of course.
But like, I don't know too many vegans.
I don't know. I know probably like one or two.
And my stupid ass, I thought when you were vegan, you just didn't like. I'm thinking vegan and vegetarian, damn near same shit.
Nah,
But you can't eat eggs, cheese.
Yeah, one is more strict, and the other one is kind of has leeway. Listen, I'm not an expert, but I think from what I've seen, that's what it is.
Yeah, but like, how do vegans go to like, you know, you go to parades and shit? Like, how do they go to parades? Like, what they gonna do? Order a salad in the street? Like, are vegans fun? No, like, how do you like have fun? Like, it's kind of like, So so like, if let's say you're sober, but your friends go out to the bar, you can get yourself a mocktail, you get yourself a club soda, you fit in. If we out to eat and like, yo, it's my birthday, we going to the steakhouse.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be awkward as fuck for them because it's gonna be like, all right, steak, some type of steak, some type of meat, pause, everything okay, medium well, cool. And then Larry's going to have the salad.
And this is why I don't do birthday dinners. Because, listen, I'm not a cheap person. Everybody knows that. But at the same time, if I'm vegan and I got 3 pieces of lettuce and bean sprouts and the bill's $3,000, it's $300 each. Like, yo, bro, I don't even eat this shit.
Bro, like, yo, I'm eating fucking cabbage and
I'm eating
shit,
cabbage.
bro. I eating some fucking damn cow is still mooing.
And if you're vegan and sober, you're just sitting there for what?
Yeah,
just don't leave the house.
Definitely don't leave.
Just don't leave the house.
And enjoy the rent you just paid, bro.
Stay
home.
Just don't leave the house. And I brought this up because once again, I was in this wormhole of reading about health. Mm-hmm. They were telling me like some of the vegan food isn't even like good for you. Like it's just as bad for you. It's actually extra processed.
So yes.
So what the fuck is the point?
I heard like, because I know from the two that I know, one of them, when he was transitioning that sounds kind of good, but from like regular eating, because you eat chicken, fish, and all that stuff, and then going to vegan, it wasn't pleasant. It wasn't very pleasant for him. I remember he would tell me this is before COVID, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I'm eating fucking tofu," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
But isn't like tofu bad for you?
Yeah, because it's just a whole bunch of soy which is salt, and it's just a whole bunch of shit in it. And he's like, "Yeah, bro, I'm grilling this tofu." I'm like, "How the fuck?" It just looked like a brick. It looked like a brick of yayo. That's what it looked like.
I don't shame what nobody eats, but like, how do you like? If it's not healthy, what's the point?
I don't know, but it's funny because the podcasts that I've heard before, or just news articles. Doing a sudden change just like that abrupts your system. Yeah. And you can actually become a health risk because, listen, I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that. I'm not Dro MD or anything like that. But I have heard that if you're, normal eating chicken, fish, steak, all that stuff, and then out of nowhere, you're just like, fuck it, vegan. I'm eating chickpeas only and squash and all this stuff like that. It can actually hinder your body.
That's like a non-negotiable.
It's like a shock.
That should be like a non-negotiable for most people. Yeah. Like I love food so much that it's like, yo, when you have like a restrictive diet, it's like, yo, bro, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. Yo, like, girl, stay home. Like, go find one of them.
And then there's like 3. Well, I mean, it wouldn't even be 3 because it's vegan versus plant-based.
I don't know what the fuck does that even mean?
It's just, bro, it's
no,
tough.
I got one of them joints from one of them plant-based burgers by accident from Whole Foods.
They're actually not that bad.
They taste like shit to me. I'm sorry.
Really?
That shit tastes like ass and gas. I don't know what it was. Shout out to the vegans. Actually, nah, forget y'all. I don't care. But I'm
So doing quick Googles. So a vegan diet, according to Google, a vegan diet is a stricter form of vegetarianism that excludes all animal products, while vegetarian diet excludes meat, fish, and shellfish, but may include dairy and eggs. So basically, vegan, you are eating paper and air. And then vegetarian, you're still kind of normal. So, yeah.
And another thing that I'll grab with, besides vegans and vegetarians and shit, yo, the paper straws.
Bro.
Continue. What the fuck?
Yeah, continue.
And do people, when you give me a paper straw in a plastic cup, do you not realize it's defeating the purpose, you fucking idiots?
100%, bro.
Like, what is the point?
Listen, like, I get that we're all trying to like save the earth.
I don't give a fuck about the turtles. I don't.
I give a fuck about the turtles.
Oh, of course. Oh shit. Yeah, I know.
I give a fuck about the turtles, but it's like, yo, bro.
Dr. Doolittle here.
No, not even Dr. Doolittle. It's just like, bro, can we just at least this one thing? Like, y'all already took away the old school Chinese containers, the plastic containers and shit, the styrofoam and all that stuff, the styrofoam cups and all that stuff, and then the bags with New York City ban and all that stuff. Can we just have plastic straws, bro? Because I'm tired. And this just sounds like first world country like problems, but like bro, having your cup, beverage inside, ice and everything, and then the fucking paper straw just gets all soggy and just bleh.
Bro, you can't even get through half of your drink before the fucking straw just melts in your mouth.
Yeah.
Pause. Like,
and then you're just trying to take a sip, and it's just like nothing but air.
And then it's in a plastic cup. I'm like, yo, bro, isn't it the same shit? Isn't it the same shit? You niggas just get mad at everything. Bro. We can't have anything good.
I think Chipotle gives you paper straws, right?
I don't know. I don't. Any place that does, I immediately leave. I immediately leave.
But then they have paper, plastic utensils, so it's like
it's pure stupidity. I hate all of you guys that make everything a problem, and that's just that. That's
Now the vegan and vegetarian is tough. I can't.
Could you date a vegan girl? Like
vegan or vegetarian?
Vegan, no vegan. Vegetarian. Damn, listen, son. We can eat salads all day and pretend.
I don't want to seem naive and say completely no because maybe
because she bad enough you with it.
I mean, besides looks, just personality and stuff, but maybe it's a good health choice for me. But then again, who the fuck am I supposed to like?
Back in my bachelor days, I think it was right before the pandemic. You talking to somebody else, I'm vegan. Okay. I hope it's not a deal breaker, by the way. I'm like, nah, hell no. But I didn't even know what being vegan was.
Oh, so you was
Then I started to Google it, and I was like, nah, this is 100%, like, this sounds like no fun. This sounds like no fun. This sounds awful. No. Never ever for me again.
Not vegan, but vegetarian, yeah, probably. Because it's like, I don't know, bro. You only live once, bro. And it's like...
That's what niggas say when they're doing some bullshit. When niggas pull out YOLO, that you on bullshit.
It's like, yo, bro, I love steak. Even though red meat is not... large amounts of it is not good for you, but it's like I love steak, I love chicken. Like, bro, you about to tell me I can't eat two of my favorite type of things? Obviously, the substitutes, but it's like don't fucking bring no cauliflower wings and tell me they're wings, bro. Like,
bro, niggas be vegan and don't believe in global warming. I'm telling you, it's a fucked up world out here. It's a fucked up world out here. I'm telling you. That's our little beginning rant. That was just on my mind. All right, let's get out of here. All right, welcome to episode 202. Welcome to episode 202 of the Imaginary Players podcast. It's me, the one, Mr. Full Disclosure, a.k.a. Big John from the East Side Boys. You are now listening to and always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week. We are only here because of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my right is my illustrious partner here. Dro is in the building. How you doing, man? What's up? Tell the people something. Tell the girls something. All four of them are yours.
There is no girls.
There
is no girls, ladies.
But you said ladies.
But we here back again. Thankfully, another week. Hopefully, we're here to entertain you guys. To give you guys a small little filler of your life. A little break. Something shit, man. Recently. I don't know, because I won't really be going too in depth of my life and stuff, but I recently got an epidural shot.
Oh, shit.
Can't front. I was a little scared because I'm thinking...
That's what they get to girls when they go into labor.
Yes. So most of the time you hear it on like Grey's Anatomy or just like TV shows and movies. It's like, yo, I need that fucking epidural. And I'm thinking like, it's a big ass needle. That shit was man small. And I was,
you saying the girls be
girls
be bullshitting when they giving birth?
No. They go through it.
Say y'all lying.
They go through it. No. They go through it. But I thought it was gonna be a huge needle, and then I was like, damn, bro, it's like that's it. I'm done. But no, it wasn't that bad, and thankfully I feel a bit better. Reasons why I had to get it, but we here, thankfully.
I'm glad it wasn't a big ass needle. I thought they were gonna take a large jumbo needle and stick it. I don't know. Last week we were talking about ass and shit. Yeah, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like, oh, this nigga's done for. Shit, nigga got cancellation for 6 weeks. Holy shit. Nah. But we back, man. Thank you guys for being here with us. Let's jump right into some shit.
Yes.
All right. We got a lot to go. Shit. We got a lot to go on, and we'll get to the good stuff quicker this week. I know that's always been a complaint. Oh, hour 2. Well, it's for a reason, guys. I got a job to keep.
I got to tune in, bro.
and I got a job to keep. So, all right. Question before we even start this: How do you watch the news?
How do I watch the news?
Yes, do you watch the news? You know how you would wake up, you walk into your parents' kitchen or wherever living room, and the news is on.
Yes.
Niggas don't have cable for real.
I don't have cable anymore. So news is essentially the phone. But when I wake up, I don't go straight to my phone. I try to give myself half an hour of not using my phone. That's just a personal thing. After that, then I'll go on Twitter or just God, I even hate it every single day. But where I work for the contractor that I work with, they always have Fox News on or ABC News on, and the guys who work there, the client, they're very red, very, very against liberal, against democratic stuff. Decent guys, older people, late 30s, 40s, 50s. And I'm the most youngest, but obviously I'm Democratic and stuff. But their ideologies and their perspectives is very, not even concerned, it's very interesting, at least because majority of them do know their shit. And then there's 2 of them that are belligerent idiots when it comes to news and stuff like that. So that's how I get my news. It's either Twitter, AP News. I don't even want to say newspaper because that's kind of wow. And then at work. So they always have that, but that shit's always on.
So to me, right? No. So I have this TV here, and anytime I turn it on, it automatically shows me whatever's on the cover.
Yeah.
I don't know if Amazon got to deal with whatever. What is it called? C-SPAN, or CNN, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But usually that's the first thing that's just on. I don't have the app. I don't have any of it, and it just goes on. The other day, I'm just curious. All right, what the fuck going on here? Because I get my news usually from Twitter.
Yeah.
Not Twitter, but the news article aspect of Twitter. I have the news app on my phone.
And stuff, yeah.
And then you search on Twitter what you want to see. Cool. And YouTube and whatever you look up. So now I'm all right. I'm seeing a senator. They're just wailing on him.
Okay.
And let me play this clip. So, the Secretary of Defense, whenever they're nominating somebody into the cabinet, there's a hearing to pretty much evaluate their capability of being in office.
Okay.
And usually they're just grilling them on their record, hey, you voted for this, but the sitting president believes in this. Will you have a conflict of interest? Stuff like that. They're grilling this guy about
everything.
Yo,
they're bringing out all the
yo, bro, you cheated on your wife.
Oh wow.
You had a mistress.
Oh wow.
Niggas say you've sexually assaulted them. They're mad accusations. It's not a coincidence. I'm yo, what the hell is going on? Let me play this clip.
You have admitted
that you had sex while you were married to wife 2 after you just had fathered a child by wife 3. You've admitted that. Now, if it had been a sexual assault, that would be disqualifying to be Secretary of Defense, wouldn't it? It was a false claim then and a false claim now. If it had been a sexual assault, that would be disqualifying to being Secretary of Defense, wouldn't it?
No.
That was a false claim. So you're talking about a hypothetical. So you can't tell me whether someone who has committed a sexual assault is disqualified from being Secretary of Defense? Senator, I know in my instance, and I'm talking about my instance only, it was a false claim. But you acknowledge that you cheated on your wife and that you cheated on the woman by whom you had just fathered a child. You've admitted that. I will allow your words to speak. You're not retracting that today. That's good. I assume that in each of your weddings you've pledged to be faithful to your wife. You've taken an oath to do that, haven't you? Senator, as I've acknowledged
Now,
to
why is he
everyone in this
gunning
committee,
him?
not a perfect person, not claiming, but
Nah,
Bro,
he's gunning
this
him,
is like the government.
bro.
Like this is in the House floor. Like they're having this conversation like in court amongst like their colleagues and peers.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I'm like, not that I've never seen the arguments on the House. You've seen that before, but I'm like, whoa, buddy, did you cheat on your wife? What you mean? You caught me, but so what?
It's like, okay, I did, hypothetically, or in alleged land, but what does this have to do with us? Like, no, that's insane. That's honestly insane. I feel like that's invasion of privacy because it's like,
You think so? I think it depends on the morals that the current sitting president is pushing forward. Yeah, like I think if it was like even with Bill Clinton, though he got caught being a freaky ass man,
Bill didn't give a fuck.
Like they still tried to keep the sanctity of their family.
Yes.
Because that wasn't like allowed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could be, they always say politics, you make sure all your mess is under the rug.
Yeah.
But also with Trump presidency, all his stuff is kind of out there and we're still like whatever. Mm-hmm. So maybe this is just a time where it's like, that's not really our business.
Yeah. No.
I think this should just depend on like, if this had come out when the Obamas were in office, there's no way this guy is getting elected to anything.
Oh, no.
No way in hell.
No, of course, because then they would have just like blacklisted him or just like 100% denied it. But now it being like that is, I don't know. Like, I want to retract the whole invasion of privacy thing because then it's, if he's going for a certain position, because he's already a senator, correct? Now
yes.
He's trying to go for secretary of
Defense. Secretary of Defense. He's been a mayor and a senator.
Yeah, so then it's, I guess you have to be scrutinized in a way by your peers, but where's the fine line of, all right, yo, bro, this is my life, as opposed to
hire escorts.
Yeah, hiring escorts.
Hire escorts. Honestly, no. You know what? And also too, that'd be my thing. There is enough money in you guys' pockets to be like discreet.
Yeah,
like I don't understand. There's so
messy though. They just love, I think they love the thrill of being messy, especially politicians,
bro. Yeah,
some
like
type of figure of power, like a mayor, like Eric Adams, or governor, or just someone in power is always just being messy. Because I kind of get where you're going with this. Is like, yo, bro, you have the bread. Why are you not doing discreetly, not doing NDAs or just something, just like hush?
There are literally professionals that are here for you to be discreet to get your fantasies off. I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand the concept. If you need to get things off, and I'm not saying it's right. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like,
of course, because then it goes to the whole test of morals and stuff like that.
Yeah, like your morality, you got to sleep with yourself at night.
Yeah.
I'm saying is like, if you want to explore your sexuality and do certain things, no matter what position of power you're in, there's so many people that would appease to that because there's a whole world of that. There's
a whole market.
Even now, I feel like more than ever with OnlyFans and all this, like there are girls that would be like, yo, bro, this is what this costs. Mm-hmm. This is what, you know what I mean?
To that shit, I bet. Send that.
Yeah, send them, and like we're good. Yeah. And because the thing is, niggas will do that and like want to go love their wife. And I'm like, bro, like what's like that, not saying that it's right, but I'm sure you can find a way to not embarrass your partner. I'm sure.
That's the thing.
I'm sure you can find a way where her shit is not on the Senate floor like yours is right now. But I was just saying that politics is like a reality show right now.
Yeah, low key, because I can't find exactly, but it was a clip, and then just fucking Twitter with its endless scrolling, and then it updates itself when you scroll.
Yeah,
it was like it was a clip of two senators, I believe, going at it, and two women.
Oh, I think I have that clip.
And I believe one of them was like, "We could take this outside."
Oh yeah,
and I was like,
"Yeah, we need
to wait." Like, like for a second, I thought it was like a community type of council or something like that. No, this is like senators, two senators talking about we could take this outside.
I love when
shoot the fair one. Like, aren't y'all supposed to be upstanding citizens and stuff?
I love when white people are unaware. Context of this video. Well, actually, I can just play it. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. I am no campaign coffers. Somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all
I am
to tell
no
me
child.
whether or
Do
not
not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I'm a grown
which
woman.
of those
I'm 47 years
emails
old. I have
actually
broken more
have.
glass ceilings than
Chairman,
you
I
have.
am reclaiming my time.
You will not do that.
Order.
I am not a child.
Order.
Reclaiming my time.
If you want to take it out.
Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna put that up. Hold up.
We take it outside. We take it outside. Take out the hoop earrings.
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not
Okay,
in order.
order.
Point of order. Point of order. Point of is not
Okay.
in order. The committee is.
Reclaiming my time.
If you want to take it outside.
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not.
Okay.
in order.
That is nuts. First of all, the white woman not knowing what child meant thinking she's calling her a child is crazy. And I just want to.
You unseasoned woman.
I don't know why politics is loving hip hop right now, and maybe I do know because. And listen, Trump's the president. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not drag this thing out. We went on a rant before telling like, hey, we got to get over and figure it out. We can't just sit and like wallow.
Yeah.
But also, this is a result of the reality star being our president, and
Yeah,
it kind of sets a precedent for this to be all right.
It's fucking sad, bro. Because when you really like, obviously, all this wrong shit he's done, and like really questionable shit he's done, or gotten the pass with. In the end of the day, everyone forgets the fact that he was a reality star.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
had his own show and such and such. So it's like, when exactly are we gonna get past this whole stars being president and stuff like that? Because like, obviously, Kanye ran for president. He's a musician, artist, still a star. Trump, twice, star. Who else? I'm trying to think. Obama wasn't a star.
I mean, even even to your point though, right? I hear what you're saying. Like the president has to have some type of like polarizing social media popularity presence now for them to even be considered. Like you have to get with the youth and get with the people to even be like. It's not about the politics. It's not about your record. It's not about none of that shit no more.
It's grabbing your attention now.
Yeah, you got to have both. You have to. Oh, I know. We now at the point you have to be able to do both. You have to be able to polarize the kids and get the young vote, but at the same time have like a flawless record. Hopefully, to have a flawless record. Now that's the perfect president. Before it only had to be one.
Yeah.
Which I do think a president that can connect with the youth is important, but I don't
Very
think.
important.
Yeah, but I don't think a president that is necessarily like a star needs to be the president, because I don't know if that makes you effective. Like that may make you effective in terms of getting elected, but when it comes to like foreign policy and shit, how the fuck does that help?
Exactly, because then you're gonna basically rely on your whole cabinet to really do the majority of the work. Whereas the president, from what I understand, back in high school, U.S. history and all that stuff, it falls on you. But you obviously have your cabinet. You also have your attorney generals, and then you have your secretary of defenses and stuff like that to help you do this. But you're the leader. You are the leader of the free world. Like, so it's questionable. It's very, very questionable. I believe heavily that the president has to tap into the youth because they are the next generation. You know, if you want to get reelected 4 years later, if you're talking to 14-year-olds, your term ends, and then by the time you want to try to go for reelection, they're 18 now, they can vote. If you abided by them or helped them in some way or funded for schools and such, then obviously they should or would vote for you so that you could come back into presidency. But I believe it's very, very huge for a president to tap into the youth.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got your senior citizens and stuff like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Trump is like almost 80. So
listen, man,
that's another thing I think has to change. That, like, for me at least, there has to be an age cap. There has to be an age cap.
Yeah.
Not even cap for sure.
I voted for Obama when I was 18, and then 23 whenever he got elected the second time. So that shows the youth is important. And like I remember I voted when I was away at school.
Yeah,
the entire school was voting. So it's like that's so important to captivate that, but also like. This is a shit show. Whatever's going on here, like the Secretary of Defense having all these scandals.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Like, yes, they may have nothing to do with each other, but at the same time, that just shows you need to be discreet in just life.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't want the Secretary of Defense getting caught cheating on his wife. Nigga, go cheat in secret. Go to a private brothel, close the door, sign the NDAs, and get out of there. Like, why? Well, you can't hold it down. Like, I don't know. That's a level of arrogance. But anyway. All right, what else we got here? There was a fire in a Bronx building.
Yes, man. That.
Oh, actually, before you even move on, let's say send more praise out to Los Angeles.
Yes.
Now we're talking about fires.
100%.
They still haven't contained things. I was speaking to a lot of my coworkers on the West Coast today, man, and just to hear their voices, how terrified they are. You're talking about like higher ups that do live in those areas that had to really pack up their whole family and leave. And y'all stop being ignorant. Not all rich people burn their house down. There's a lot of normal people, a lot of like
that's
young professionals,
that's
places that got burned down
on the radio station.
Yeah,
I don't quote me on it. I think it was Hot 97, but they were basically talking about how most of the individuals that live in this area, they're not all rich. So like there has to be some type of sympathy just because people got houses passed down to them from their grandparents or grandfathered in or something like that. So it's like at that time when they first got that house, the great grandfather or grandfather probably got it, and then now the value is obviously a couple million. But the individuals that live there, they're not millionaires. They're probably not middle age, or just middle. What's the word?
No, they're just like our age.
Yes,
our age in the middle of their lives. Just
exactly.
They have a house that's in a great area because it was passed down to them from wherever it was passed down from. So now it's like, hey, like they've lost their whole lives, their family's legacy, all that stuff,
photos,
all of it, man.
Just everything. Like,
and at the time, the insurance probably wasn't as distinct as it could have been when the house was passed down. So yeah, it's just I say that to say, prayers for Los Angeles, prayers for everybody in California.
It's tough, man.
That's going through this. If you can find a way to donate, and when I say donate, I'm very specific about donating because you want the money to go to the right place.
Yes.
I was told by a friend, like, focus on getting people that are displaced, like groceries and
this necessities, water, clothes, food.
Send them to Zelle for like water, food, but get somebody, $100 worth of groceries or $50 worth of groceries instead of just donating to a random cause that you don't know. Because I'm the same way. I don't know where the fuck the money's going. Of course.
I know.
I don't play that shit.
I know there's throughout social media, there's been a couple people who have set up a couple GoFundMe's and donation sites. They are going, from what I've seen, they are going to the streets to take all those funds and actually do it. I know people. The one thing for what I've seen, people in LA, they're very community based. So you got people coming in U-Haul trucks with a whole bunch of materials, a whole bunch of necessities for families, for children and stuff. So it's nice to see, even though in a disaster and times like this going on, people still helping each other. The videos are they're very graphic because you get so desensitized to shit. And a lot of people probably just think, oh, it's a fire, whatever. The rich. And of course, for me, it's fuck the rich, but it's like, yo, bro, we're all human. Like, we all go through shit. And if, unfortunately, you experienced a fire or you got displaced in a home and stuff like that due to a fire, then it's like, damn, bro, like, what am I supposed to do now? My whole life is over.
Exactly.
Thankfully, I would have my family, but like, all my possessions are gone. And obviously, material can be replaced, but we're talking about photos. We're talking
memories
about
cannot
memories, documents, and stuff like that. It's like, damn, bro, like you can't get that back. So, prayers to LA. I know that fight is tough, especially with basically no water or very little bit of water supply. And hopefully, hopefully the fire gets contained, because I know it's day by day. It's getting picked up, more winds. And so that whole situation.
There's certain places that still have like very little containment. So prayers to everybody, man. Also, Biden announced that they're going to give a one-time payment of $700 to everybody.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Hey, my nigga, get out, just bounce. It's over with, man.
I saw that shit. I was like, bro, you so distasteful, Biden. I'm sorry, bro. Like, and no hate to like the Ukrainians or anything like that, but like, yo, bro, don't y'all have enough money, bro? We countlessly.
I wish I knew more about.
We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars,
billions of dollars
every single month or so since like the beginning of that whole war. And obviously, war is distasteful and sad, but it's like, bro, $700 to each person, bro. Like, that's nothing.
Insane.
Bro. That's insane. Nothing.
Absolutely insane. So I'm saying prayers to everybody. While we're here, I guess it was right before we were recording, announced that there's a ceasefire between Israel and the Hamas in Gaza.
Oh, Hamas, really?
Yeah, so I wish I had more information. I don't necessarily know exactly what that means. I'm not the most knowledge-based. I just know that people in Gaza have been displaced. They've been massacred.
Yes.
They've been executed. And I hope that this means that
it's a step forward.
It's a step forward to stopping, and that, no more kids will be murdered and killed. No more innocent people will be murdered and killed.
Yes.
I hope that's what that leads to. I do see people saying this doesn't necessarily mean anybody's brought to justice. I don't want to be ignorant and say something I don't know. I'm not as well versed. I just know that I am praying for the people of Gaza.
Of course.
And that we hope that this means that the violence stops.
Yeah.
That is enough of my CNN rant. I don't know anything else. All right.
I do know certain countries are trying to unite to essentially say that Israel is the guilty of war crimes.
Yeah.
Essentially trying to tell them, like, listen, the shit that y'all been doing is completely illegal, wrong, distasteful. I think it's Senegal. There's a couple countries. Don't quote me on it, but that has been going for a couple of years now. But hopefully, this is a step forward towards essentially just ending it all.
Yeah.
Compromising. The one thing that I have always taken away with this whole thing, and learned new perspectives from other friends who are Palestinian or just around that region, is regardless of who was first, you guys are brothers. Israel and Palestine, regardless of the fact, the land, you guys share it. You guys are brothers. It's one thing I feel like, regardless of what has happened, and obviously never forget, of course, but learn to live with each other, to coincide with each other, because we're all human. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, it may be like just the pacifist in me a bit, but it's just like, yo, bro, like, nothing happens if it's just continuous of loss and murder and, stuff like that. It's just anger. It breeds more anger to the next generation. These children, they're going through hell. Who's to say in the future they want to retaliate over something that happened 10 to 20 years ago? So, it's just, I don't know, man. Hopefully the ceasefire does help. Hopefully, their wrongs get right. And if anything, they're judged and deal with their consequences for what Israel has done. So,
yeah, I just hope. Prayers for everybody. I wish I knew more. Prayers for everybody. Where are we at with this Bronx fire? And then I promise you guys we'll get to some fun stuff.
Yes.
All right. Somebody set something on fire. 200 people. Wow, that's a
yes, bro. It was a fly.
This is where my conspiracy theory brain comes in.
Nah, bro. Well, it's tough because there have been Bronx fires. There has been fires throughout the city over the years, a bit more than normal rate.
So, just for context, there, how many buildings? 5 buildings in the Bronx? 5 buildings in the Bronx were set on fire.
Yes,
and it displaces over 200 people. Okay.
There's 81 families.
Jesus.
Yes, they're sheltering a nearby school, but all of the apartments on the top floor have been destroyed.
Yeah, this is what makes me think that. When we went to Derek's birthday to eat brunch, and then I said, "Oh, this is like the nice part. They're like fixing this." And then I started looking, like if they start knocking some of this shit down, like the Bronx is in trouble. Yeah. If they start getting to certain aspects of the Bronx where it's like, because it was, what intrigued me, it was mad close to everything. Mm-hmm. It was like a center point. It was close to me. It seemed like it was close to the city. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Now, I honestly, I'd be thinking niggas are burning shit down to get the insurance money so these big companies can come in, knock it all down, and build apartment complexes and price everybody up.
Yeah. So, for more context of this fire, how can I put this? The fire broke out essentially nearly 3 years to the day of the Twin Parks fire of 2022. which also had unfortunately killed 17 tenants after ripping through a neglected building with inadequate fire safety. So that was another fire. But this fire essentially is just negligence of the landlord. There's multiple reports of certain materials that they have used to uplift the building, to patchworks and stuff like that. But I believe neighbors and residents suspect that the fire in Allerton was also caused by a faulty space heater, which, you know, most buildings pre-war, just most buildings, you know, you're paying rent, you expect heat because, you know, the landlord's supposed to pay for the oil or more gas to, you know, disperse into heat in the building, but sometimes they just don't. They want to pocket the money. People have to resolve 2 space heaters, and space heaters, if many do not know, for a short time, yes, they do work, but we're talking about overnight or just, which, I mean, this had happen early in the morning. It conducts a lot of heat, and heat, you know, like a lot of electricity, heat, wood, we're talking about carpets and stuff like that. Boom, it's bad. So yes, it's very, very sad, man.
I can 100% see this being some type of ploy to get some money and then displace people, because the Bronx is one of the last places that isn't as gentrified as the rest of New York. There are certain parts of Harlem and there are certain parts of the Bronx and then like a small portion of Brooklyn that isn't gentrified. And I can 100% see them like, all right, well, we're trying to come get right, and we're going to blame it on this, and nobody's going to check us anyway.
So most neighbors and residents, they have said that the building's often cold. When one person reported that when she visits a friend, there's never any heat. And most building residents say for almost 2 to 3 years now, the building's never had heat or scarce hot water. So it's pretty sad to see how this is not even a one-time thing. This is very repetitive.
Yeah.
I know firsthand, calling, you know, 311 on my landlord, or just essentially in the past, you know, the heat and stuff like that, they do get fined.
Yeah, we just gotta smack that nigga. I'm sorry. Let me know.
Or just stories from other friends, you know, calling 311 on their landlord, just something like that, or reporting it. They do get fined, but the thing is, they'll pay off the fine and then they won't even care.
Bro, if my toilet take too long to flush here, I'm calling my building. Are you crazy? I'm mad my heat. Yo, bro, if something even I'll break some shit myself and be like, hey, yo, what y'all gonna do for me? I don't play that shit. So I can imagine the stuff that goes on over there. And I just wish that building and land upgrades can happen without displacing people. I don't know how that would work, and I don't know the finances behind. I'm not a real estate guy. But I wish there was a way to upgrade and improve the neighborhood and improve these buildings without displacement. Yeah. That is what I think that we are missing. Like, the people in these buildings, do they have to be removed for us to upgrade? And essentially, naturally, price has to increase too. So I also get that. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure how to upgrade aspects of neighborhoods without displacement. And I don't want to be ignorant and be like, the people that are already living there would pay a higher price for a higher value stuff, because that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, where I live at, if I know that they're about to do major construction, I can expect next time it's time to renew or whatever, the price is going to go up. But if everything's staying the same, I'm going to be like, hey, what the hell am I paying for? I'll go move to the new building that's just kind of, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I'm also praying for the Bronx, man. I see it coming. As much as I make fun of the Bronx, I love the Bronx.
With this, to quickly just wrap it up, with this fire, so the building is owned by Ved Parkish, who is not only the worst landlord in New York City, but in the whole world, essentially.
What's his name?
Ved Parkish.
Fuck Ved.
According to one of the Bronx tenants, in 2015, Parkish was labeled as one of the worst landlords in New York City after racking up over 2,000 open housing violations. Back in 2016, he was sued by some of the tenants in the building that he owned in the Bronx. Also, one tenant had actually died due to rodent-borne illness.
That's crazy.
So he is reoccurring problem. He has a recurring problem with violations and stuff. So he has a rep already with this. Hopefully he gets justice done, bro, because this is insane. If this is a recurring event and no one's giving a fuck, that's like, bro.
That's why Luigi. Listen, Luigi.
Bro.
Hey, Luigi might as well be Daredevil at this point.
Yeah, man.
Luigi,
it's tough. And the Bronx is, I mean, all of New York always has fires, you know, but the thing is the Bronx has always had a huge history with fires, essentially back due to the 70s and 80s, you know, seeing in the old movies and such. It was all rubble. You know, the Bronx has always been rubble and stuff. Gangs will get paid from the landlord to come in, burn it down. They'll collect the insurance. The landlord will pay them off for something.
Listen.
So a lot of people, older people, from what I've heard or read or just, you know, listened to, they say it's like it's history repeating itself. You know, these landlords, they want to get rid of tenants. Fastest way to do it is just
burn shit,
fire or something. You know,
I 100% believe that. Prayers for everybody in the Bronx, man.
But no, yeah,
Prayers for everybody.
It's tough, man. 81 families displaced, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Fuck Ved. Fuck Ved. What else we got? Are we into? I don't have any more news, right?
Not
shout outs.
Really.
I want to shout out Colorado. They were the entirety of a football team.
Mm-hmm.
Had a cumulative 3.0 GPA.
Okay,
that's great.
Mm-hmm.
This is where my brain went after. I feel bad because the reality of it is, no, actually, you know what? Let me not say that. These kids are probably really smart. They're taking tough classes.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to tell the truth.
Okay.
So
he was like, all right. No more sugarcoating.
I'm sure Shador Sanders wasn't taking fucking chemistry and pre-law. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga's probably taking basket weaving, gymnastics, and weightlifting as his classes. I don't blame him. Cool, dope. That's what you're supposed to do if you're going to the NFL. But you know, I always feel bad for the kid that's like at the end of the bench but's on the team. So like you're not going to the NFL, you're not getting no bread, and like you got to go to class and like try. So you got to take like business classes and shit. Like I would be sick. Yeah. Like, bro, what the last nigga on the bench? I'm like, bro, I got to go to class. I actually have to try. Shador throw 3 touchdowns. He's not going to class for a month.
No, he's good.
Travis Hunter probably never seen a class.
If anything, they probably got other students doing their stuff for them, for sure. I only say that because
that would be fire. Like I would be that kid. I would do your homework for and I know you got bread.
And you got bread.
It's over with.
Break me off or something.
Actually, no, I wouldn't because I'm not no bitch. But I would like if it was a job, I'd do it.
Yeah.
But like, don't be like, yo, do my homework as a football. Nah, that's out. But
yeah, that's tough because a lot of people would be forgetting. Like, not everyone. I don't even want to sound like a dick, but not everyone makes it to the big.
No,
leagues.
bro. There's 80 niggas on a college football team. Yeah. Only 22 niggas. Let's say 30 niggas playing a game max between substitutions. Mm-hmm. There's 50 niggas out just sitting on the bench the whole game. Yeah. Y'all better go to class and get good grades because y'all not going to the NFL. Yeah. So
I mean, you might get that ring, but
that don't mean shit. You got to go get a job after this. You don't go catch a football for a living. So
I really like
tighten up, buddy. But shout out to them. Shout out to Dion. I know I'm a Prime fan. I hope he stays in Colorado. I know there's rumors of him going to the NFL. Don't deal with them divas, bro.
I think he's going to prosper more in the NCAA. And
for sure.
Like that, as opposed to the NFL.
Yeah.
Because the NFL, it's like going against the machine, bro. You know, the regulations, their shit is already...
This nigga previewing my sauce, man. This nigga trying to get me fired.
It's just tough because you got to remember the NFL is racist. It's racist. 100% is
for sure.
White man game.
I don't care how many black people Jay-Z booked.
You know, you could try to own the team, make it a black-owned team, but it is racist, bro. The big ups are all white.
Yeah.
So you trying to be a new coach, bro, they're going to hit you with the, yeah, you can be a coach, but you're not going to do this, 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 and you're definitely not going to let him play. Like, you know, you're better off just staying where you're at right now. Continue to prosper. Your son is doing crazy. Team is doing crazy and stuff. So, you know, just implement the small little things for the new generation to keep their shit going, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I just do find it a little funny because they're like, you know, 3.0 GPA. And if y'all start fucking up or not coming to practice or, you know, whatever, we taking part of your check, which
Dion,
I mean, it's real life. It's just real life. You gotta get taxed and shit. So
Dion, I feel you, my nigga, but come on, bro. Dion, like I feel you. Like I hear what you're trying to say. But big dog, like I'm a 5-star recruit. Nigga, I'm not going to intro to English. I'm sorry. Nigga, if I just do three touchdowns, my nigga, I'm not going.
Nah, man.
I'm not going.
You gotta be like Coach Carter,
bro. And I'm not. No, I would have left that team. I would have told Coach Carter, "Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'm gonna go over there where they let me do whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna score 30, and I'm gonna go to the league.
Yo, send me out, bro.
Like,
we need you over there, Colorado.
The fuck are you talking? What? Are you crazy? Don't give me a little bit of power. No, stop. Are you crazy? Yo, nigga, who? Nigga, I scored 40. Watch the fuck out.
I was like, nah, you on the bench.
Nigga,
what? You didn't go to class.
Nigga, I'm going to live. Especially now with all the NIL money. Nigga, I'm going to the club. Are you crazy?
I know, yo, that's insane, bro.
Like, these niggas are literally getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars now. Nigga, no.
I know these colleges.
I'm not going to class.
These college YNs are going crazy. I know for a fact. But you just don't see it that much on TikTok and such because they're probably being smart. It's like, yo, bro, like, no.
No, they're not.
Everyone in the group chat is probably like, yo, don't post anything.
These niggas' chains is bigger than mine, and I have like a job.
Yeah. That's
like these niggas' chains, they got watches, but I'm like, damn, these kids are 19. I worked my whole life for this.
Shit.
Worked my whole life for this watch. So shout out to Prime, shout out to Colorado.
Shout out to them.
100%.
Doing it.
Shout out to y'all.
What we got?
Also, what I want to shout out before we get into the main stuff. You know, we're hour in. I want to shout out Fivio Foreign.
Oh God.
And let me tell you why. No, listen.
What?
Check this out. Last week we clowned him. We did because that shit was corny as hell, and it still was corny. But I do like his response versus like Lil TJ's response. If y'all know what we're talking about last week, Fivio and Lil TJ went on a stream. I think dude's name is Playboy Max.
Playboy Max, yeah. I thought it was Playboy Blackboy.
Blackboy Max, excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't know these niggas. No, Blackboy Max. He went on his stream. They got kicked out for smoking. Cool, whatever. It was a big back and forth. No one gives a fuck. It's fine. But Lil TJ went on the internet was like, yo, I would have smacked him. Real super corny shit. Like, dude, what are you talking about? Fivio, he went and made a song out of it.
Yes, he did.
And I'm applauding him for not reacting like a YN. I'm sorry. Because he could have easily reacted the same way. And this.
There's no cap. I'm the real Blackboy Max. Blackboy Max. Blackboy Max.
Listen.
Blackboy Max. I'm the real Blackboy Max. In the crib counting on my plaques. Tell cops to not react to that. And nigga,
you throw a shot at Kai?
So listen, and the thing is, like, I think maybe he meant, because Fivio, he's a funny guy. I think he meant to make it a diss, but like, the Blackboy Max kid like danced to it and was like embracing it. So now it's like this is cool.
It's uplifting.
So now it's like
it helps Black.
So now it's like, now Fivio looks great. Like, you reacted perfectly to this. This is fine. Like, you're cool now.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him not being stupid. Because a lot of you niggas are stupid. And I'm so sick of you stupid ass niggas.
Got rode the short bus.
Yes, a lot of you niggas are really, really, really stupid. Like, really stupid. I emphasize the really.
But I don't know. I guess it's a different reaction. But it still shows like, damn, bro, like all you had to do was just put down the blunt, bro. All you had to do is not smoke, bro.
And them niggas left instead.
And what kills me is like he was in the spot and Max is there in the front, everything like that. He lights the L, blows smoke towards him, and it's like, yo, bro, if you don't know, if you at least, exactly. If you may not know what exactly that means, blowing smoke towards someone.
Oh yeah, we gotta fight.
Face,
it's up.
It's basically saying like suck my dick. It's like, yo, bro, like fuck you. That's it. It's just like, which is wild because I'm not confrontational as much as I was before. Very peaceful person, but you blow smoke in my face.
It's
bro.
up. We gonna go. We gonna help.
We gotta shake it.
Yeah,
bro.
we gotta shake.
We gotta shake.
Absolutely not.
Because it's a big insult, bro. It's basically it's just a big insult, and it's fucked up. Especially in a space that's not even yours. So, but I guess.
Hey man, I'm glad he embraced it. I'm glad he didn't do no stupid shit.
And, yeah.
But then he tweeted, this is demonic. And let me see it. Let me let you know how he spelled it real quick.
Demonic. Who? Fivio?
Yes, he did. I don't know what he was talking about. Maybe he was talking about the LA fires.
Oh
no, he was saying yes. This world is demonic.
How did he spell it? I'm very curious.
He spelled demonic, DEMNIQUE.
Get the fuck out of here. 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 Yo, bro, we need no funny. Yo, phonics. We need that shit back, bro.
That is how he spelled it. Hey, listen, Fivio.
How old is Fivio? Hold on.
34 years old. I looked it up after he tweeted.
He's not even that much older than me.
After he put it on Instagram, I went to make sure to see how old he was. But hey, the good thing about it is his real name is Max. So at least the song makes sense. The story didn't, but let me take that back. I don't know if he was. He must have been talking about the fire because he put the hand over the face emoji.
Okay.
But the world is demonic. If y'all didn't get it the first time, DEMONIQUE. Demon. Yeah. So shout out to our cover art this week. But yeah. So yeah, shout out to Fivio for being a good sport. Shout out to Black Boy Max for being cool.
Word.
And embracing this and not making this go too far than it got to be. All this extra shit. Shout out to that. Because sometimes we just need to laugh at shit and not make everything so super gangster. Like, it's all right to relax and not be super gangster and try to shoot everybody, bro. It's okay. All right, man. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast.
What we got?
51 minutes. Well, okay, let's do the quick stuff first. Or, no, let's get the meat of it out of the way, then we can knock out the quick stuff.
Yeah.
Jim versus Cam.
Bro, that shit. Damn, I wish Derek was here too because he fucks with well, I mean, he fucks with the locks more than the diplomats and shit. But
Dipset is a staple in our livelihoods.
Oh man,
anybody that is from New York, Dipset is a staple in your life.
Hell yeah,
they're just
it's a pillar.
It's a pillar in your life. Like if you're from New York, even white, black, yellow, green, even if you never listen to Dipset, you don't understand the influences that Dipset has had on all culture.
There's no way you didn't go a summer without blasting that type of music or hearing
or just seeing the way it's put together.
Bro, it's everything. It's embedded in New York.
Even when I see like little white girls dress up in the pink fur,
Cam.
They just know it's a cool costume that somebody did, but they don't know that's Cam for real. So like people don't. Dipset is like, and the thing is, Dipset they do this where they fight.
And they get in there, bro. That's another thing. Like, motherfuckers is 40, 50 years old, bro. Fighting for no goddamn reason, bro. Just be like fucking. Be like, be like Jadakiss, bro, and go get like a green smoothie and take care of your health, bro. Stop fucking.
That's why they lost. They hate each other. That's why they lost that versus. They hate each other.
Fucking winded and shit, but that's old news. But so yes, Jim and Cam.
Okay.
What is the context for those who do not know?
So
which is fine, but if you're a New Yorker, you should know.
Come on, man. Jim Jones and Cameron.
Killer.
Yep. This started with Cam had 50 Cent on his new show. It is what it is. Amazing show. I don't care what Elliot says. But shout out.
It's a good show. Fuck.
Yeah. Shout out to Cam. Great show. Cam invites 50 on. 50 pokes fun at him and Cam's beef and kind of Little Boy's Jim.
Yeah.
Right? Little Boy's Jim pretty much discredits Jim and kind of, 50's a great instigator. He instigated Cam.
Yeah, bro.
Cam just saying like, yeah, this nigga kind of jumped in for no reason. Then Jim goes on Justin LeBoy's podcast.
Okay.
And then pretty much goes, I'll play all these clips, but we don't got time for all that. He goes on Justin LeBoy's podcast and then says, hey, man, like, get off my dick. Y'all are weird. Like, and, pretty much shit like that.
Gotcha.
And then Cam responds, and I'll play a little bit of this. He tells Jim about himself.
I'm going to go Google a couple of things because we've been on vacation. And a lot of niggas been talking since I was off vacation. We're going to start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you are a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your Lou Simpsons on 142nd Cross Square, D. Fergo number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga?
I'm trying to get to a good part.
Put hands on you and you get told things. You cool with him. I see you with C-Go. Junior Mafia cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life.
It's cool. Me and DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out.
All right. Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, okay. That's when I was like, all right, guys.
All right.
My thing is this.
What?
Dipset consistently goes through back and forth. Well, it's mostly Jim and Cam because
100%.
Joel's
be doing his own thing.
Or he be locked up.
Well, yeah, because the whole gun thing at LAX and stuff like that. It's like, damn, bro, how the fuck you go through with the
whatever. Niggas. Well, anyway.
But yeah, it's always a back and forth with Jim and Cam. They kiss and make up. And now it's just like, I guess is now really getting to the point where it's not.
And this is my question, right? Because and then Jim previewed it sounds like a diss record.
Gotcha.
Or just a record addressing everything. But here's my thing. How do you feel, or how do we feel about friendships that are public and our issues going public? Right? Because I don't know if...
What I think about the whole aspect of that?
Because here's
my... friendship going public and the issues...
Like our issue, your friendship, because we're public figures.
Yeah.
Not us in particular, I'm saying in general. If you're a public figure, your fallout tends to usually be public at some point. I don't know. It's just unfortunate, but at some point, people are going to know. With Jim and Cam, they usually bring it to the forefront because niggas aren't really thinking about it like that. Because y'all are older, y'all aren't necessarily rapping as often. Like, it's fine. But I'm like mixed on that because I feel like I'm never the type to disrespect a friend in public. But if the friendship has expired and it has to be that, it is what it is. Like, if I'm asked about it, because we're on a public forum and we're not friends, I'm be like, I don't really fuck with him. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I might not necessarily. And if that turns into a back and forth, then I'm a willing participant in that. And however it's going to go is going to go. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like, if we're just in a weird place, or if we had an immediate argument, I'm not just going to go and like bash my friend.
Yeah.
But if we are not friends, because I do not think Jim and Cam have a good relationship, and they haven't for a while.
It's been dwindling for sure.
Years.
Yeah.
So
how what I think about it? Me being a public figure and a friend of mine, we're both public figures.
And he says something that may not be on purpose to slight you, but it does. And you like, do you respond publicly? You just like, whatever.
I wouldn't respond publicly just because for the fact that, it's somewhat embedded in me to never really show that side.
Yeah.
Abruptly to the public, just because certain shit has to be said and done behind closed doors. I believe as a man, and this goes back to the whole, society branding us as, tough and everything like that, masculine and stuff. It just has to, you got a problem with me, talk closed doors. Don't do it out in front facing public, because multiple perspectives, multiple storylines, multiple inputs is going to come in from outsources that don't really have to contribute to it. They're just going to make noise. That noise is going to create more noise and cloud your judgment, cloud my judgment. Who are the true factors? It's like, yo, you have a problem? Okay, let's talk about it. Or I have a problem. I'm going to talk to you, confront you as a male and talk about it. Now, going out to the public, especially nowadays with social media and stuff, bro, you say one fucking wrong thing and that story is getting spun 20 times. So I'm against it, if anything, just because it's nothing really good comes out of it. It may grab the attention of the other party quicker, but then it's all perception, because both people can have their own camps or their own groups. Yo, bro, there's some new video, such and such is talking about you, this and that, third. Nah, I think he talking crazy. Nah, fuck out of here. Watch the video. You with your man's is saying shit. Now obviously you don't want to feel punk. You don't feel like a bitch and this and that, third. That's calling your judgment, as opposed to you, if you were by yourself, watched it. All right, let me call him up. Let's talk, whatever. But Yeah, I'm kind of against it. It just shows character too, because obviously it's something that's embedded in you, whether how your character is, how you're brought up. Most of the time, people would always say like you may not like the guy, but you gotta respect him. I feel
that to me, that's bullshit to me.
Yeah,
I don't respect. If I don't like, there are definitely people I tolerate but don't respect at all.
Okay,
for sure. There niggas I used to be close with. I'm like, bro, I tolerate you, but there's zero respect here.
Okay,
to me. So like, for me, I always feel like I don't feel like friendship breakup should ever be played out in the public.
Hell no.
But once we have made it clear that we are not friends anymore, this is what it is. Mm-hmm. The minute you say the wrong thing, it's kind of, for me, it's like, all right, if it's gonna go like this, it's gonna go like this. Yeah. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. However it's gonna go, because that friendship is gone. We've established that the friendship is gone. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's Jim and Cam, and it's different because they got a lot of history.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's Jim and Cam's situation, but I remember Jim saying like before they did the verses with the locks, he hasn't spoken to Cam at all.
Yeah,
they just showed up.
It was a long, exactly. Yeah, it was.
And I'm like, all right, so y'all aren't friends anymore. Y'all just have a lot of history. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then when you hear Cam's rant, he's like, "Yo, I did not grow up with you, my nigga. You was a fan." He also said, "We taught you everything. We taught you how to rap." Little shit like that, and I'm like, all right, y'all have no relationship
at all. Y'all were just there because it's just there.
And I hate seeing it because there's such a pivotal point in hip hop and our upbringing and livelihood, and you hate to see it turn out like this. Especially, I hate the internet. So the internet being that catalyst to that, because I think maybe what Jim took what Cam was saying as a slight, but we don't know Cam's slick, so Cam might have meant it as a slight. You know what I'm saying? So
it's different. Yeah.
I can't fault any of them for reacting how they're reacting. I just hate to see it. I hate to see it. I don't want to see Jim Jones and Cameron beef in 2025, guys. Like these two legends, two superstars, insulting each other's careers and crafts. Like, and listen, I love Cam, but niggas from Harlem will tell you Jim's from Harlem. Wherever he was born and when he moved, I think Jim is as Harlem as it gets. Cam is Harlem, like Dipset is Harlem. So it's like
it's Harlem, it's big Harlem world.
You can't tell a Harlem story without Dipset, Dame Dash, at all. Yeah. These are people, no matter what you say, what you do. Big L, it's like already, these guys. Harlem is Harlem is a staple in hip hop, and let's not start doing stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I just don't like when long-standing friendships, the issue becomes a public thing. But at the same time, if you guys have established that you guys are not friends, everybody has the right to respond how they choose to respond. I'm glad that Jim is going to respond to music. Mm-hmm. But I feel like nigga got a long day because I heard the rest of that clip snippet that apparently Kendrick Lamar is going to be on, and dissing Jim too. So get in the booth, buddy. Get in the booth. They said, well, I think the song's called Whips and Chains. I'm sure there's a Drake diss in there too, but they dissing both you niggas. So let's there. But yeah, man, I want Jim and Cam to work it out. I don't want to see two legends fight right now. And this beef, it's nothing interesting about this beef right now.
It's not, because
it's like nothing. We don't like. We would rather y'all make music together than beef. And the internet likes bullshit, but I feel like the internet's like, bro, like, can y'all just make the music? Like, we don't like none of this shit.
Yeah, for whatever I can't even speak. For what I've seen in social media, everyone's just like, yo, bro, this shit's corny. Like, leave this shit to, I hate to say it, but leave this shit to women. Or just don't, make some music, bro.
Like, yeah,
we don't drop some unreleased shit.
We don't want to see y'all
do a pop-up or something. It's like, yo, bro, y'all both middle-aged, man. Like, why? Like, what exactly, what is the proactive thing that's going to come out of all of this? Nothing. Just bro. Both of y'all on and off hating each other. It's like, bro, I don't know.
Yeah, if y'all are past the point of calling each other, because sometimes that is the case. I know.
It's just sad because it's like, you think of New York, Dipset is there, bro. Like, it's, I don't know. It's tough.
No, yeah, because I know niggas always be like, yo, pick up the phone. There is a time where you're past picking up the phone talking to a nigga.
Yeah.
Like that, and it seems like, yo, bro, there's nothing to talk about. We aren't cool. Leave my name out your mouth. And if if it does come up, it's gonna be handled how it's gonna be handled. I get that, but I just say, I think I speak for a lot of us, man. We don't want to see you niggas fight, and not even in the physical sense. On the internet, like, everybody go about your business. We're not looking for this. Please, Jim and Cam, we love both of y'all. Y'all are both legends in New York. We don't want to see none of that, man. Leave it be.
Let these YNs do it, bro.
There you go. What else we got? Do we have any information on the TikTok ban? Because everybody's freaking out. And now that it's getting a little closer, I'm not going to lie, I don't want TikTok to go nowhere either. Because at first I was being mad. I was like, yo, bro, you niggas is dragging it. I don't care. But now it's like, yo, TikTok is better than Google. I learned everything on TikTok.
No, yeah. TikTok is essentially a free marketing app from my perspective. It's a free marketing app, bro. That shit has helped people make careers. That shit has helped the society, at least here in the United States, grow with knowledge. That shit has taught a lot of knowledge to the youth, to the older generation, younger generation, our generation, to everything. It is free information.
Yeah.
I can see why the government is like, yeah, we don't want y'all to know about this shit.
Right.
Because obviously that's just the government trying to government us, you know? But we as the people deserve to know this shit. Why the fuck not? Obviously, it's a Chinese app, so they're collecting our information, which in retrospect is wrong. But I don't give a fuck. My Chinese agent probably just laughing at the shit I'm bookmarking and liking, bro.
They can have it.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Take it. Like, take it. Take my information, TikTok. If that's what y'all worry about, they can have my shit.
It's the dumbest shit ever, bro. And it's just the government being fucking bored, bro. It's just, bro, there's so much other shit going on in the
California
world.
is literally on fire, and you niggas is worried about TikTok. Guys, like, government,
priorities is all fucked.
Priorities off, man. I learned how to cook so much shit on TikTok.
Bro, I learned history shit, cooking shit. Cooking with kind.
Shit, this nigga's a slut.
But just a whole bunch of shit on TikTok that you wouldn't get from Googling or using AI. I mean, I guess, but it's there, bro. The algorithm for TikTok is insane.
Amazing. It only shows me what I want to see.
Exactly. That's the thing. And it just goes to show, like, damn, bro, like how much an app can do. It can help people. It's not necessarily all bad. Yeah, there's brain rot and shit like that, but it's very informational, bro. And it's a free fucking app. And you guys are so worried about it. You guys want to shut it down on the 19th. I believe this is coming up on Monday or Sunday, the day before.
Sunday. So this episode comes out the 17th, and it's supposed to be banned by the 19th.
19th.
So hey, hopefully something changes in between then.
Man, Martin Luther King did not die for this, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy, bro.
And
but
like,
essentially, from what I read up, they're supposed to shut it down on that day completely. But then it's half that and half they might extend the ban to a certain other date.
Yeah, they keep saying that shit.
But I believe they're pushing more for the whole shut it down because a lot of people, and this is how I love society, because we're just so unserious with shit, especially the newer generation of adults. They have been downloading something called Red Note, which is essentially the Chinese version of TikTok. And the Chinese people have embraced our welcoming, and they're like, yeah, sure, just come download it.
Oh, now they're really stealing some shit.
Bro, people are learning Mandarin. They're learning Mandarin, bro. Not even from like Duolingo. They're learning how to speak Mandarin on this app. There's videos of Americans.
I feel them.
Dead ass talking like ni hao and then everything.
Nigga,
and I just know,
I'm about to learn too.
And I just know
mean?
It's funny, but I know for a fact Fox News is gonna spin this shit crazy, show the clips of everyone American speaking Chinese and saying, "Oh, this is like mind control. This not there. X, Y, and Z, and yada yada yada." It's just funny.
I seen my homies in Canada like, well, we still got TikTok.
No, yeah, so that's the thing.
I was like, yo, that's fucked up.
Everyone,
y'all right up the block.
It's just us, bro. It's just us, which is bullshit.
I seen somebody from Canada be like, listen, like, we're gonna miss our American friends on TikTok. We'll do. I'm like, yo, y'all not that ass.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I just realized that, yo, y'all right up the block.
They're right there. It's like, what, 6 hours drive?
A 6.5 hour drive, some shit like that on a good day.
But I gotta talk to my cousins because I know they happy. They still got that shit in Mexico and fucking. We just can't have. We can't have nice things, bro. We can't have nice things.
But it's all right, man. But listen, we'll be fine. And listen, this comes out Friday. I am putting it out there that something happens in between the recording of this episode and Friday. That something's gonna happen. That they're gonna give y'all some more time.
They're gonna do something. And if that thing, hopefully, fucking Mark Cuban or someone buys this shit, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like the selling number is probably crazy now,
100%. 100%.
Like
the CEO want that bag, bro. He wants the bag.
I'm talking about like multiple billions of dollars to buy TikTok. TikTok is that type of app.
It's huge,
like
it's
the biggest app in the world. I'm not just selling it because the U.S. told me not to, but if TikTok loses a significant amount of money, then they might. So who knows, man? I'm saying shout out to TikTok.
It's the government being assholes. That's exactly. It's like Vine all over again. So
yeah, listen, we're hour 10 in. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. All right, so Drake officially filed his lawsuit.
Dun dun dun.
So let me give you the timeline of this in my head. Yesterday, we're recording this on Wednesday. Yesterday, the news comes out that Drake withdrew his petition. Both sides of this are fighting for what that means.
Okay.
One side, the Kendrick stands are saying, "Oh, he withdrew because there was no evidence." The Drake side is, they must have settled out of court because he had all the evidence. Nobody knows anything because everybody's an internet lawyer now. Everybody knows everything. Whatever. I obviously know nothing. And naturally, yes, we have to tread lightly on this subject, but we're going to do the best we can because we have a job to do.
Yeah.
So, what this means. Drake withdrew his petition yesterday because he was going to file a full lawsuit against the label for defamation.
Okay.
What does that mean if nobody knows what this means? Drake is accusing the label of funding a campaign to call him a P word that put him and his family's life in danger by allowing said individual to, this is the first part of the lawsuit, by allowing said individual to use his home as a cover art, which endangered his family, and within a 72-hour span, his house was broken into 3 times, and his friend and bodyguard was shot. Okay. That is the first part of the lawsuit. Well, that is the beginning first pages of the lawsuit. I did read, I would say like 77 to 78 pages. I read the majority of the lawsuit before we recorded, just so I can know what I'm talking about. Okay. How do we even start this? Okay, we can speak to how we feel about suing in, I don't want to say hip hop.
Okay.
I want to say, no, you know what? That'd be stupid of me to do. Let's say hip hop, because this is where a lot of this conversation centers around. Hip hop. How do we feel about suing in hip hop? I'll start by saying, and just like I said on a previous episode, I hate that this is where this has gone. I hate that Drake was bothered enough to take this route. Drake is an active participant in this war. The war did not go Drake's way. Everybody knows I'm a huge Drake fan. I'm also a Kendrick fan, but I'm a huge Drake fan. And I love everybody over there at that camp. Listen, this battle did not go Drake's way. I do think that the tide would have turned if Drake went away and then just put out music. We talked about this last week. Though, Kendrick is putting music out after the Super Bowl. We've heard that now.
Yeah.
In hindsight. But if Drake had just taken some time, gone away,
and then come back,
let the L simmer, let the people miss you, and then put music out, things would have been different. Now, with that being said, if I am of the knowledge and the thought that Drake doesn't give a fuck about the industry anymore, Drake is saying, you guys are not going to do this to me.
Yeah.
Even though it still sounds complacent, like, you guys aren't going to do this to me. He's kicking and screaming at the door, like, no. I'm not going out like this.
I'm not going outside.
And he is given up on public perception. He's given up on how what we quote unquote call the culture views him.
Yeah.
He's given up on that. Which I also don't mind, because it's like, hey, there is a notion that the culture did, what we call the culture did band together to say, hey, we don't want this guy here anymore. Mm-hmm. And I think the culture aspect of it is, hey, if Kendrick is the culture and he teamed up with the Machine to remove me, is that the culture? I think that's the culture aspect of it. But once again, we don't know what's true and what's not. Yeah. And when I'm reading the lawsuit, it doesn't seem like Drake is putting out too much extensive evidence. Okay. Now, I don't know, in the statement from his team, they have alleged receipts of bots and all that other stuff. To me, that's not relative, because that is, I don't know what the label does, mm-hmm. but I feel like stream botting is something that happens across the industry, mm-hmm. whether it's spoken about or not. I don't know that that's what happened with that record, because I think that no matter what you say, that record was going to do what it was going to do. And my theory is that the pop out, is what made that record do what it really does. Because things were winding down, and when Kendrick did that shit 15 times in front of 20,000 people, that took the record over the top. That took that record to where it needed to go. To give you that. So that
shock factor.
That pushed it. That's what pushed it. And I think that there is just a level of denial that's sitting with Drake in terms of, I can't believe this has been done to me because I'm impenetrable. And I get it. Like, the first few pages of this lawsuit makes Drake seem very like relatable. Mm-hmm. He speaks about the song coming out, the cover art being his home, and then within the next 3 days, a series of 3 break-ins happened, and then his friend is shot. And then he's saying that he had to take his kid out of school and remove his kid from Toronto for an extended period of time because for his safety. As a parent, like, I feel that. I get that. Yeah. I'm not a parent, but I'm saying, like, I get.
You want to protect your own. You want to make sure.
You want to protect your kid. And, like, if a record is if it's not the record, you're feeling like somebody is funding your demise. Like, it's literally a RICO. Like, hey, mm-hmm. I'm sending people to come shoot at you, but I'm paying for the guns. That's a RICO.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. He's feeling that, but he also has to prove that to me beyond him quoting lyrics of fucking Not Like Us in the lawsuit. Like, the lawsuit is just a bunch of, he said this in the record, called me this, I'm not a colonizer. Me, y'all know how I feel about the P word stuff. I was never with it. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's cool. I think it's ass. But I'm not going to ever deny the impact of that song. And then when you start just like in the lawsuit, it's a bunch of other lines outside of that stuff. And I'm just like, all right, bro, this is just not a good look and or idea. And I don't know if you're going to win.
Yeah, that's the big.
Like, even if you do win, honestly, Drake is arguably the greatest musician of all time. I don't see a world where he looks the same. Not even there is not a world where Drake looks the same ever again.
This definitely chipped his armor for sure.
It's like he took a bazooka to a large chunk. Like, before, like, if he had just sat down, bro, to me the results from that freestyle were mostly positive. Outside of they say he was whining, but in terms of the actual music, mm-hmm. I was like, oh, he sounds great. And then people were like, oh, is there an album coming? Like, people, you build the anticipation again, and then it's like, oh no,
because they were looking forward to it or something.
I'm going to file an 80-page lawsuit quoting Not Like Us on numerous occasions, and it's like, dude, this
wasn't
ain't it, man.
Yeah, this wasn't a route to go.
Well, who am I to say that when you feel like your kid's in danger, you want somebody to pay, and you're not gonna shoot Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
I don't know. I don't like where this is going. I don't like the route. And people are making good points. Well, no, I'd say this is a stupid point. People are making the points that, hey, Drake mentioned Kendrick's wife. Yes, mm-hmm. True. I do not know if the label put money behind that record. I think Drake's point is, no. The label systematically put money behind that record because we are in the middle of negotiations. They want to devalue me. So the lower value I get is the better contract they receive in terms of me.
Yeah.
We don't know any of that to be true. I'm just reading the lawsuit, please. Yeah. Just reading the lawsuit. I don't know anything. I think that's what Drake's alleging. And on the Kendrick is chilling. But I don't know how long it's going to go for. The label it's the biggest label in the world. I don't see a world where this is going to be settled within a year or two. It depends how stubborn both sides are.
It's definitely going to take a while.
That means we don't get we don't get a Drake album. We don't get the Drake and Party album anytime soon because UMG responded and said, "This is completely false. This is nonsense. Mm-hmm. You picked a fight. You lost. Get over it."
Yeah.
And at this point, it's kind of like, bro,
it's tough. It leaves you, from what I'm hearing, from what I'm hearing this now, and just as a fan, it leaves you just a bit distraught because you want to move it. You want it to be moved past already, but because you want something new. You want it's just tiring because it's not even you, but it's affecting you as a fan, and affecting you as a fan. And also the whole culture, especially for hip hop now, because everyone else is kind of walking on eggshells because they're having one eye open, peeking into this whole situation because they don't know, damn, should I drop my album? Should I do this? Or should I put off on this because you don't know if it's going to be a negative connotation to something that's similar to that, or just, it just leaves everyone kind of just eerie. For what I see,
yeah, the industry's in a shit place right now.
But
it's in a shit place. But yeah, I don't know, man. I have understood everyone's thinking throughout this, right? I've understood the perspective of you cannot fund a campaign to call me this in the middle of negotiations and think you're going to get away with it. I wholeheartedly understand the concept.
Yeah.
But now, when you put that on paper, what does that look like in terms of litigation? And I think that Drake would have been better off putting how he felt in music. Okay. But I'm not as big as Drake. I'm not a business entity like he is.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this has done to his business. I do reserve the right to critique Drake saying that, this is something that he's doing for all artists. I don't know that. I don't know that. And honestly,
I don't know how it kind of spins to that because that's more or less essentially saying like, listen, I got to do the heavy lifting right now for you guys, but the situation is completely different. And if anything, it's more naive. It's arrogant.
Yeah, it's a level of arrogance where it's like, dude, like, battle's over.
Yeah.
And listen, you engaged. Drake is not a victim in this.
No.
You engaged. Like I said, no. Do I like the aspect and the idea of sexual assault being used to win a rap battle with false sexual assault claims to win a rap battle? Absolutely not. Not with that. I think that's weird. I think
it's just fucked up.
It's fucked up. But at the same time, you engaged.
Yes.
And you said some pretty awful shit.
Yes.
So
you're not even good either because you engaged.
You engaged. And you predicted that he may use this on multiple records. Mm-hmm. But also, once again, the other side of it, Drake is technically not suing Kendrick. He's suing people putting money behind that campaign.
Exactly. So,
I don't know, man. But when you read the lawsuit, there's images from Not Like Us. Really? There's lines. It's like, what is going on here? Now it's kind of like, all right, this is, bruh.
Way more.
Yeah, this ain't just, a man against the machine. This ain't man against the machine. It's now
way
like,
more intricate. Yeah.
It's like, all right, man. It comes off like you're just unhappy how this went. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the reality of it is nothing outside of any of these allegations being true will make me stop being a fan of these guys. Neither of the allegations made against them were true, right? Mm-hmm. We can say that. Both sides were lying. just to win the battle. Mm-hmm. After I know that, there's nothing that can make me not be a fan of you guys. But at the same time, I think that Drake is now in a space where this is him making his exit.
Okay.
Drake is 37 now. This is a nuclear bomb to go up against the machine like this.
Yeah. And
it doesn't seem like it's being handled and or done properly. If that is what your plan was.
Mm-hmm. Or going your way at least.
Yeah. So from what I see, this is Drake's, I know I've said this before and it seemed dramatic, but this is Drake's exit from the music industry. I think at some point when this is all settled, we may get the Party and Drake album. Mm-hmm. And maybe the label puts it out because it is in their best interest still because you want to recoup some money.
Of course.
Or maybe he owes you an album. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. But I don't think that album comes out.
For quite some time.
Yeah. And that solo project that, he says he has geared for 2025, there's no way that comes out. Absolutely not. No way that comes out. I don't know the details of Drake's deal, but while this is in litigation, it seems like he probably played the hand thinking they would back down. Mm-hmm. Obviously not. So, I don't know, man. I think that this is a mess.
It's tough.
On Drake's side, I don't think the machine is sweating at all. They don't seem like they are.
They're definitely not winded.
They're not. Listen, man. The label feels like, whatever. I'm sure. I'm guessing that they're like, whatever, man. Yeah. Try it. This is a very weak defamation case to them. I think.
Yeah, like on some we got time.
Yeah, like
don't worry about you.
This even their response was like, nigga, please.
Yeah,
like this is light to them, and I think Drake has overplayed his hand a little bit. Like I said, nothing will make me not be a fan of Drake's music. Drake's music is timeless. Kendrick's music is timeless. And I think even with the public perception, Kendrick does Super Bowl next month. More dot music is coming out. That's pretty much been confirmed by everybody in the industry. More Kendrick music comes out after that. And then Drake can't drop music. So what does he do? What's his plan? What's the game plan here? It doesn't seem like this is as thought through as he thought it was.
No, yeah, because then he kind of backed himself in a corner.
Yeah. Listen, the beginning of the
mixtape, bro. But even then,
and that's an amazing point. My question to Drake would be, what if Kendrick dropped that record on SoundCloud? Would it have had the same impact? Like if you guys battled this out on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I don't know that it goes different. I don't know that it goes different. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure. If you guys did this shit on SoundCloud without the labels and because both all disc records were pushed through were streamed through labels.
Exactly. Yeah, they're streaming platforms.
That's also a technicality. Mm-hmm. Because even when we tried to use the new Jello song mm-hmm. on Instagram, they took it down.
Oh shit.
And then they took it down, they wouldn't let people use it, and then like after a few hours, after it was announced that he signed some type of deal,
then it went through.
Then you saw the song come back. Because it had to be distributed to somebody.
Yeah.
So listen, I don't know how that works, but I would like to know if these records were all put out on YouTube or SoundCloud. I don't know that this goes different.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Mm-hmm. I think if there was some type of finding out that the label funded that pop-out show, I would be pissed. That would piss me off. Or
that's the biggest disrespect.
Yeah, if that's something, then
wow,
I still wouldn't sue, but I'd be like, all right, I see what's up. Yeah. It's also alleged in the lawsuit that the label coordinated with Super Bowl advisors for Kendrick to perform so that record can be performed multiple times at the Super Bowl. Also, something I just don't think. How can you prove that? Like, unless somebody there's no proof. There's no proof. Yeah. There's no recording. Like, that stuff can't be proven. That also seems like a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That the label was working with Hove, and Hove has had a history of not wanting to deal with that. I don't know, man. I don't like it.
Noise, yeah.
I don't love it. I think that this isn't the best look. I don't see a world where this goes away. I think, to me, it's like Drake is keeping that record alive more than Kendrick is. Kendrick don't even speak.
That's a fact.
You know?
Fact.
So, I mean, throughout this whole thing, I've tried to just remain with objectivity because I have no horse in this race. Obviously, use Drake, man. 100%. Not a fan of the record, but I understand that the record won the battle.
Yeah.
Right? So, and now it's just like, bro, like, I hate to say let it go, but like, let it go. Like, it's done. It's done. Like, it's over. And yes, even if
basically being like a spoiled brat.
Yeah, like, even if
sore loser.
I think in his brain, I'm not gonna let the label get away with it, but they already did.
Yeah.
They already did, bro. It's like they already got away with it. The label already got away with it. If that's what you think is going on. So at this point, it's just like, all right, man. Like, and like, we're the biggest label in the world. You know what I mean? So, but you know, like we've gone through these allegations. His more claims of them knowing everything ahead of time and planning a campaign and planning a marketing campaign behind it. I said, man, I don't know. Thoughts and prayers. That's all I got after all that shit.
For a fact.
Thoughts and prayers, man. But
shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's all we got on it. There's no inside scoop here. This is above everyone in this room's pay grade. Yeah. But prayers and thoughts. We just want the music, but at this point, I know we're not gonna get it. So there's no point in saying that shit.
Everyone else got to drop their music or something because at this point,
we ain't getting it, man.
Shit, we ain't got nothing.
All right. We have a bunch of fun stuff we could talk about now. Did you see
what
Cheryl Lee Ralph?
No, I was trying to click on it, but what?
Oh,
give me insight on this.
Oh no, so Cheryl Lee Ralph, she is. If you don't know who she is, on Abbott Elementary. She's one of the teachers.
Okay,
she was in Moesha. She's the stepmom of Moesha. She's been in a bunch of great shit. Cheryl Lee Ralph and her husband live in separate houses.
Oh, they got it like that. Okay,
or apartments or whatever.
Gotcha.
They live separately. This is her quote. He has his own life. I have my own life. He has his own real career. I have my own real career. He has his light to stand in. I have my light to stand in. Oh, shit. When they start saying light, he is not looking at me thinking about status or this or that. He's doing his thing. I got to do my thing. All right, girl. When I go see him, I love to see him. When it's time to leave, bye-bye. See you soon. I'm telling you, life is good. We will celebrate 20 years of marriage.
20?
Thank you. And some people can't even get through 2. I want to hear your thoughts.
How old is she?
Probably in her 50s, late 50s, early 60s.
What, you want to hear my thoughts on what I think about this?
Thoughts on having separate houses from your wife, or let's start with separate rooms.
Okay.
Because I heard that a lot. Like sleeping in like separate rooms. Let's start there.
I don't know. Like, everyone likes their space. I like my own space.
Yes.
But just starting off with living in separate rooms.
Well, living's subjective, right?
Yes.
Because like you can live with a person and then y'all just, whenever y'all need to get freaky, y'all pick one room to do it. And then when to go sleep, all right, I'm going to go sleep in my own bed because I want to be comfortable.
I guess there's nothing wrong with it. But it takes away the whole aspect of building a bond with each other. You're two people. This is like girlfriend or this is marriage already?
Let's say marriage.
Marriage, yeah. So then it's even more. I just feel like it's so taboo in a way because it's like, yo, you're my wife, I'm your husband. Like, don't we? Like, your time is my time. Well, no, not even fuck. Now I'm thinking about myself in a way.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, that sounds like... separate room sounds fucking lit.
You think?
Are you... Bro, that shit sounds... Listen, I'm not saying now because, like, we're still young. But once I get to, like, 45, 50...
But that's different.
But they say
that's age. There's been 20 years.
No, yeah, they've been married for 20 years.
Okay.
But I mean, it sounds like they've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
But when I get to a certain age, bro, you want to, because naturally, the person you're with, you just get more irritable. You know everything about them, all that good shit. So it's like, bro, we pick and choose the times that we want to spend.
Okay.
And then we separate when we get to the point where it's like
it's
really
too much.
Instead of leaving each other and
we just give each other space
and going out and doing the whole shit. It's like, yo, we can literally just naturally give each other space.
Okay.
Like, I always say this, like, when it is time to live with my person, like, there just has to be we'll be in the same bed, we're going to do that, but there has to just be another room.
Okay.
There just has to be another room that we can have the option to, I need my space, I'm going to go sleep.
For a little bit.
Yeah. A girl cave, a man cave, like something. There has to be another space.
Yeah, I can see that. That I can respect. But
now they're taking a little extreme,
bro.
She said they have lived separately for 20 years. They come, they see each other, and they dip out.
Bro. It's given messy open marriage, bro.
I mean, yeah. Well, listen, once you get to a certain age, these old people be doing freaky ass shit. But she said they have been living separately for 20 years. They love it. People can get to 2 years of marriage. And what you going to tell them? Living in separate homes is nuts. But it's not
2 mortgages, son.
They got it. But that's also not the first time I've heard something like that. Like, yo, bro, I got an apartment. She got an apartment. We pick which apartment we kick it in, like when we're like throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then like when it's time to go to sleep, we just go to our apartments. I saw a dude say, yeah, I snore a lot. She can't stand it. I'm nasty. And like I'm gross as a man. I'm a man. I'm gross. Like I got my own bathroom. I live how I want to live. She lives how she wants to live. And then we come together when we're supposed to, and then that's it.
I
think it's genius. I'm not gonna lie.
I get the idea because it gives the relationship room to breathe. Like you said, you know, you're with this person, your partner, you get tired of them in a way of like, damn, like I already know everything about you, or like you've talked about this before and you just don't remember it and such and such. It gives you a chance to like, all right, I got the crib to myself. This is my crib. This is my space. You can do whatever you want with it. But if it works, it works. That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
If it works, it works, because it's not all relationships that can do this. And I'm trying to think, even with my past partners.
But I don't want a relationship where this is not even an option. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Like if we can't even talk about this being like and I'm not even talking about the separate home shit because they want a little bit. We don't even live in separate cribs. Yeah. I'm saying like just to have all right, we have these extra rooms just so we can have this. Like niggas really be like together in the one bedroom. And in my brain, I'm like, holy shit. Where do y'all go if you just want some room?
That is the living room.
But like if the living room is right, like the bedroom right there, like y'all not really nowhere else.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
So it's like in the one bedroom with anybody you live with, I'm like, to me in my brain, I'm like, no way. Nah.
Yeah, I need that man cave or something.
Yeah, like, or you need a girl, like, we got to figure out how we going to make this work. Cause
I'll get the man cave and I'll knock down my closet so you can have a long ass closet or something.
Something, yeah, like.
I know y'all go crazy for the long ass closet.
Or the one bathroom. I'm like, how are y'all doing that?
One bathroom is tough.
How
like,
y'all?
What if I eat something bad because I'm not a vegan or vegetarian?
That's true.
And then like I got to go through
and
it.
You letting that shit go.
And I'm sorry, but I don't come at you when you go crazy. But I got to go crazy. Like,
hey,
I'm gonna give you a warning. Like, don't go in there for the next like.
Yeah, bro. Niggas, we can be disgusting creatures. So like, I get it. Like for me, the girl should want the extra room more than the guy should.
The girls do shit more than the guys should. I think.
No, I'm saying like,
wait, what?
The girl should want the extra space more than the guys.
Oh, 100%.
Like we're
different.
Like we're the disgusting people.
We are.
Well, I mean,
not everyone.
Actually, not true. I've seen the girls' rooms are hell on earth. But beyond that, I'm like, we're like hairy and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're those guys. So it's like, I don't know. But I was reading this. I was like, this is interesting. And shout out to them. And shout out to them being open-minded because they told y'all niggas, mind your fucking business. We've been married for 20 years. You niggas can't keep a man or a woman. So mind your business.
Yeah.
And I respect that. And who am I to tell them anything? Because, hey.
It works.
It works.
Damn, 20 years.
Shout out to Shirley Ralph. Shout out to Abbott Elementary.
Damn, bro.
20 years, though. No problem, she said. They're probably lying. They're probably lying, but
shit, now that got me thinking about like if and when the next relationship, if it goes, serious and everything like that.
Oh, you have problems in your current one?
I don't have any.
Oh shit!
I don't got a current.
Oh shit!
Current shit. Is
oh shit! Sue me for defamation. Sorry.
It's just
Sue me for defamation. Sue me for defamation.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I ain't Drake, bro. Chill.
Sue me for defamation. That's it.
But damn, I guess the idea is not that taboo.
I don't think it's that crazy,
it down
man.
To that sense, because everyone does love their own space. Now, I do feel that sometimes because it all has to come down to an agreement. Whereas we're gonna have this space, you can use it or I can use it, whatever. Because I love you. I love when you're with me and this and that third. I love the way you express your loves, whether it's physical touch, affirmation, gift giving, and stuff like that. But I just want to have my little space, and just at least an hour or such and such or whatever. I feel like not everyone can agree to this because, at least from what I've seen in this generation, it's like, why you want your space? Not enough?
If you get a girl that wants to be on top of you, that's out. That's over with.
Because like the idea of it is nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, damn, you want to be with me, like practically like a conjoined twin. But then it's like, damn, that shit kind of get a little too annoying and clingy. Because like, don't you got friends or activities and hobbies and shit?
Never date a girl that doesn't have friends. That is the worst experience in life. It's happened to me in the past. A girl that has no friends, she's going to ruin your life. She's going to make you literally miserable.
It's kind of tough.
Nothing is better than dating a girl with like a good group of friends. And if a girl does not have friends, she's the problem. It's her. It's always her.
What if she's introverted? What if she's just introverted?
Introverts have friends. Like introverts actually probably have more friends than most people.
Introverted view.
Like they have friends. Like I'm talking about, like she seems normal, but like she can never keep a group of friends. She's always fighting with her friends. She's always she's definitely. It's her. It's her. It's no way. It's everybody else. It's you, girl. You need to fix.
Same goes for the ladies. Yo, if homie don't got friends, damn, that's kind of even more concerning.
That's way more concerning.
That's way more concerning because like, yo, why he ain't got friends? Like,
because niggas just make friends.
Niggas that he could fall on.
Niggas just make friends at like the gym.
That's a fact.
Like, yo, we go to hoop. Yo, that's my man now.
Yeah.
Like, so if you don't got a nigga you can hang out with, please, ladies, you can stay away from him. But when a girl cannot keep a friend group, she's a problem for sure. Yeah. I've seen it too many times. Girl, you are the issue.
What's worse is when they become friends with your siblings.
That's never happened.
No. Because like now, in the instance where it doesn't work out, now your siblings or your mom is like, oh, why you don't invite? And it's like, yo,
because she's an op now, and you better treat her like an op. I don't play that shit at all. If it's over with, my mom.
From what I've heard, stories from people, over, bro. When parents are like, oh, you and such were such a good thing, this and that third. It's like, damn, don't do that. Like, one, you're my mom, so I'm gonna respect you. But two, don't ever bring up such and such name, or like, you don't know what happened.
I'll bring it up. I'll just ignore you. Oh yeah, whatever.
Nah, because they be petty with it, bro. They be petty with it. Parents be real petty because sometimes, from what I've seen, like my parents, for instance, married but separated. My mom loved my dad. Yeah, cool, whatever. Married early in the third. They got married like after a couple weeks, which is insane. But that's another story.
You know y'all Latin.
That's
how y'all do that. Crazy. You know how y'all do that.
That's another story. But to this day, like I asked her, she's like, "Do you still love him?" She's like, "I tolerate him because he conversates with me, and he helped with the home and such and such back in the motherland." But do I see myself like falling into your father's arms when she goes back to the country? No, fuck that nigga. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I respect it. And she was like, yeah, like he's done what he has done, and he's, we're just tolerate each other. I was like, oh, okay, but yeah, I don't know. That's definitely
If they don't got friends, stay away. And two, instead of having to tolerate, do what Shirley does and live in separate houses and tell everybody it's lit.
But
while he's on the road. All right, listen, whatever. None of my business.
That's tough.
There is a congratulations in order. Your homegirl, Bonnie Blue.
What? Yo, until the other episode when you mentioned the name, I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" I had to do my Google.
Yeah. I know you guys, and I know Google
know who the fuck.
Google came up with some filthy shit, didn't it?
That's insane, bro. She really a predator.
Listen,
I probably have to mute that, but that's insane, bro.
Yeah, it jumped in your algorithm now, didn't it?
Shit.
Yeah. We want to. Dro wants to give a shout out to.
What? No.
Dro wants to shout out Bonnie Blue.
No, I don't.
For completing. She has slept with 1,207 men in 12 hours.
I gotta do math on this. Hold on.
All right.
What is that? Because.
So clap for her.
What?
Clap. You know you
clap.
Want clap for her.
I ain't clapping for shit. For her.
Listen. He's being shy. He's being shy.
I hear this. And this is a prime, like, cause listen, you do what you want to do in your life.
Not this. Fuck that. That's
by all means. You want to do what you want to do.
That's got to stop.
Do it.
No.
But listen, 1,200? How many?
1,207 men. 1,207 men in 12 hours.
Hours.
Yep.
That's just honestly the prime example of for the love of the game. At that point. I can't put it any other words than that, bro, because just whatever. I guess, do you, mama? Shit.
12 hours.
What's the math on that, bro?
It's about,
it's 60 minutes an hour. Hold on.
Yeah, 60 minutes an hour.
Hold on.
Listen, in between, while this math is being done, right? I saw they did like an after interview with her. First of all, she held up that Will Chamberlain picture is the worst thing that ever happened to human beings. She held up the
yes. No.
She held up
she did it or
she did it. No, she did it. She held up a piece of paper that said 1207 like this. Like, Will, you niggas have ruined that picture for me.
Oh my!
We need to retire it. And I was even thinking about making it the cover up, but I'm like, I have no interest in this, so no.
I don't think we want to put her as a cover.
Yeah, Dro wants to shout her out.
We might get an influx of the wrong demographic and audience towards this.
But what
the fuck?
I saw an after interview, after she did all this.
Post-game interview.
Yeah, bro.
Dun.
And then the homie that was interviewing her goes, "You just look empty." She's like, "I'm tired, but I
12 hours worth."
So apparently this was the world record for most in a day.
What?
This was the world record for...
Oh, it's the new world record?
Yeah, for most in a day.
That's fucking insane.
So she made you proud. But I'm saying, I don't even know what, First of all, the dudes that sign up for this, you niggas are the most disgusting, dirty, freaky men I've ever heard of. That's disgusting. Secondly, for a girl to be this dedicated to the game really throws me off here. That's
how old is she?
I think she's in her mid-20s. Bro, you know she's in your bookmarks. So you asking me. I don't know about your girl. Your girl Bonnie.
She's not my girl Bonnie, bro. That's insane.
What the
fuck?
And I'm sure she filmed every single one. And then she was saying she only took 2 to 3 minute breaks. The longest break she took was 3 minutes in between one. I want to know when she's in the room sitting by herself, nobody around.
If she's thinking about what she's done,
not even what is going through her head. What is she? Because you naturally you talk to yourself. You live alone. You talk to yourself. You do a type of shit. Mm-hmm. You're sitting here what the fuck? That's why I like that. The conversation with herself after this is all done.
The moments of...
the moment of reflection. There we go.
Yes.
The reflection, I'm sure she's going to make a shit ton of money off this because she's going to sell every video on OnlyFans.
Of course.
I don't know how many videos that is, like I said, but...
That's insane, bro. I feel bad for the cameraman and the crew.
It must have smelled like straight ass in that room. It must have smelled like shake that ass times 15 in that room, bro.
Bro,
I can imagine what that shit smelled. Oh my God.
Yo, bro.
1,200 niggas
the
fucking.
Stank, the moisture in the air.
The sweat.
Oh my God, bro. Don't bring a fucking a blue light to that room.
God,
bro, destroy that room.
And yeah, also, where did she film? Did she film this in her crib? Did she rent a place? Like, there's so many.
You can't do that shit in your crib. You do that shit in your crib. One, that's just disrespectful to yourself.
That's why you want. That's why you would want separate rooms from Bonnie. That's why.
No, you spending it. You spending it like separate rooms for Bonnie.
Now that's why you and Bonnie need separate rooms. You see,
bro.
You see?
No.
Do you understand though?
That's insane.
If she's gonna be doing that, y'all need a separate space. Y'all need separate home. Y'all need 3 homes at that point.
Yo, bro, if my shorty, listen, nothing against sex workers or anything like that, because it's
Yeah, shout out to the sex workers.
And do what you do, respects and props. But if I had
the props part is a lot, but respect, the props part is a lot. Like respect and props, like let's pick.
If I had a girl that was into that and she proposed to me that she wants to go ahead with something similar to this, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta cut it off.
So you would date a sex worker, but there's a limit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this the limit, or there's a limit before this?
What would be the limit?
No, I'm asking you. You say you would date.
I would date
a sex worker. Yeah.
Like, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, nah, he's crazy, bro." If she has a cool personality, kind of can make me laugh because women are not funny. I said what I said. I'm sorry.
A porn star making you laugh your pants off is crazy. That is just sick. A porn star joking you out of your pants
mid initiation, and then she just makes a little joke and make me giggle,
and then make you giggle and then take you home. But then you don't realize you're nigga number 1208 this week is nuts.
No, but yeah, I would be open to date someone like that.
Right. Cool. You date a sex worker, no problem. Cool. But I'm saying, like, what if she was an ambitious one? Like,
no. Not that, bro. There's a fine line of ambitions. You lost your damn mind.
What if she was just ambitious? She's working really hard to get to where she needs to get to, and you're taking it away from her now.
I'm not taking away shit.
Niggas don't want ambitious women. That's the problem.
No.
And she's probably a millionaire.
Who?
No, Monty. She's probably made millions of dollars.
I don't know her pockets, bro, but
you know.
No, I don't. But
I'm assuming like she's not doing this because she's not making a significant amount of money.
She has to. I don't know the analytics behind how much she's gonna the revenue. I want to say maybe.
Let's estimate.
I want to say maybe a mil. And
yeah, let's estimate she made $2 million.
Okay.
Is that worth it for you as her boyfriend?
No.
Okay. What number is worth it?
There is no number.
Well, you capping, nigga.
Bro, there's no number, bro.
That's nuts.
There's no number. I would honestly.
She said, "Babe, if I fuck these 1,200 dudes,
no,
I'm gonna get $100 million. Joe, you're gonna be like,
no.
You know what, girl?
I'll film it too. Like,
yeah.
No.
Hey man, you said it. I didn't, nigga. Freaky ass boy.
I would date, but not like OD like that.
I'm suing her for defamation. I don't even know who she defamed. I'm just suing her. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm gonna just sue her for defamation. That's all. That's just my new shit now. I'm gonna just start suing niggas for defamation. That's it. Say something. That's it.
But I guess shout outs to Bonnie for doing that. That's insane.
Yeah, shout your girl out. Shout her out. She can't hear you. Shout out. My phone. Let me turn you up.
No.
Turn you up because she can't hear you. Turn you up, nigga. Turn you up.
Bro.
Turn you up for Bonnie.
The math is insane. Technically, from what I'm seeing, it would be 30 seconds per man. I may be wrong with that, but because there is about, hold on.
That's sick.
12 hours goes to 43,200 seconds. So that divided by that, it's about 30 seconds per man, which
she said 12 hours. But also, too, we also don't know if this is a publicity stunt. She may have not broken this record. But
bro, she's doing it for the love of the game, bro. I guess.
I mean, listen, man, I respect your girl, bro. I respect her.
My girl.
I respect the dog.
All I want is a good girl who go to church and read her Bible. That's it, bro.
Listen. We respect sex workers here.
I do. We do.
And you would date one.
I would.
But just not the ones that are trying to be the best.
You should be the best at everything you can. But I don't think
so you would date the ones
1,207 times.
So you would date the ones. So you would date the ones that are just mid, or you want to date the best one.
Now you're trying to subjectify and put a pedestal to it.
No, I'm saying like no. I mean, in everything in life, there's a ranking. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Even if you're in the Peace Corps, there's the best Peace Corps nigga. That's what the ones that get awards and shit.
That is true.
So there's the best sex worker. She wants to be the best, and you're gonna shame her for that after you chose to date her and introduce her to your family.
Damn, bro, that'd be crazy. I'm trying to think of how would I do that to introduce.
Just say, hey,
I'm gonna tell her my family don't even exist.
This is the girl. This is the girl I love. She fucks niggas for a living. Besides me. Okay,
bro, that's gonna be awkward.
Okay, we don't have to say fucks niggas. She sleeps with men for a living that aren't me.
That's even.
And
worse.
she comes home, and if she's not tired, we go at it again.
If she's not tired, we go at it again.
Listen, I'm not shaming your affinity for her.
No.
I respect it. I would never insult your girl. Bonnie, shout out to you. Email my nigga Dro. He gonna fly out to the UK, and he gonna be number 1215. Because by now, by the time we record this, she definitely fucked 6 more niggas. So
that's insane, bro.
I'm sure. So
wow.
She said she did it. She held up the Wilt Chamberlain shit. So
that's just I saw the photo.
I hate that picture now. I want that picture to stop doing that.
Photo is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, stop. Bro. Everybody stop posting it. Niggas be scoring 43 points and putting no, that's not what it's for, and I don't want to see it no more. After Bonnie did that to Dro.
You do shit. No,
that's cool. No, that's cool. My bad,
bro.
She gonna be alright. You gonna be alright.
What else we got? What other funny shit? Or what else we got?
We got some white people news.
Yes, white people bugging.
Let me see what the white people are doing.
It's been a while, y'all.
All right, let me play this clip here.
So, for the context, for those who do not know.
Oh, sorry.
I'll make sure to add it.
Yeah. Man, what is he calling her, a bitch? Is he calling her a bitch?
Yeah.
He is calling her a bitch. So this white guy is calling this woman a bitch.
She's an ugly.
He's calling her a bitch and telling her to shut the fuck up.
Yes. So.
And then somebody knocks nigga out, I'm assuming.
Well, it cuts off, so I'm not too sure. But essentially, recently there was a football game between the Eagles and Packers.
Belt to ass,
100%. I'm tight. I fucking even added that to my parlay. But there was an Eagles fan named Ryan Cadwell who breaks silence on a viral video, apologizes for the actions that were not without provocation, which is pushing. Essentially, he was heckling another fan of a female fan of the Packers. He was an Eagles fan, Ali Keller, and repeatedly calling her, and I quote, dumb cunt. Issued an apology on Wednesday after he was fired from his job with a DEI-focused company and banned from all future events at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Stupid ass. It's just like, bro, I don't even want to say I understand because I don't think there's ever been a time where I let the emotions get the better of me when it comes to sports. Even with money on the line, it's like, damn, I just took the L and that's it. But to look at a camera and make these actions and talk to another human being and call him a cunt is insane.
White people really got to chill out, man.
They don't care, bro.
Yeah, y'all got to chill out.
White people really do not care.
And y'all have been having a week. I'm telling you. Y'all have been having a week. Bro. Bonnie and I just saw somebody tweet and say, no matter how down they are, the white always come out. Yeah, stop calling Drake white. Yeah, I know he don't like that shit. But anyway. Yeah, man. Listen, football games, and I know people like hockey games and shit. And I do say I'm going to go to a hockey game at some point. But I don't like the aggression in the stadium in some of these places. Like basketball games, you don't really see none of that shit because that's the cool sport. Yeah. But football and hockey, can y'all just relax?
It gets a little too.
Yeah, just relax. Like I don't want to go to no sport where there's aggression in the crowd. Like, bro, I'm here to watch the game and chill the fuck out. That's it. I don't want to do martial arts. I've seen too many fights at a football game and too many fights at a hockey game. I don't want to know martial arts when I want to enjoy a sporting event. I don't want to pull out. I don't want to know Taekwondo at a sporting event, and the UFC fighters always going to these events, so you might run into the wrong nigga, and then you get your ass whooped on Instagram.
So Cadwell had explained in a statement to a news report that the video circulating online does not reflect the full context of what transpired. Bullshit.
Who cares?
And my actions were not without provocation in the incident which took place during the wild card game on Sunday. That's basically just him doubling back. It's like, yo, bro, I ain't mean to say what I said, but bro, you literally are looking at a camera. The individual's in front of you. The person recording, I'm assuming, is someone who knows her.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, you just did bad. Just stop bugging out, bro. Like it's not that serious. Now you're fired and now you're banned. So now you're a whole Eagles fan who can't even go back to the fucking stadium, and you're banned from. And you got fired from your job. So white people want.
Listen, man, white people gonna do what they do. I'm glad you got fired, you bitch ass nigga. And and that's that. Play stupid games, win super prizes. That's pretty much it. What else we got? I did hear a new Kanye West snippet. It's been circulating. I had it saved somewhere, but then I realized the song sucked, so we don't need to play it. That shit sound like that.
I didn't hear it. I know it was like some AI type of thing, right? Or something like that.
I don't know. I saw like a snippet of him like in the studio playing that shit.
Oh.
And it sounded like some ass. And I love Kanye West, and this goes to like, I think we'll save this topic for like the next episode or whatever we'll do next. Gotcha. Just about like the greatest discography of all time, because somebody put out a list, I forgot who has the greatest discography of all time. And Kanye is there for me, but
he's up there for me too.
Yeah, but
it has dwindled over the years at least.
That's what sucks, because like when you're going up against somebody like a Kendrick who's only put out like 4 albums or 5 albums. Mm-hmm. If he has one miss, he's still shooting a high ass percentage. When you keep putting out music, it's like, all right, well, my discography is going to be freaking compromised.
Of course.
So, but yeah, I just want to say, Kanye's apparently he's working with Mike Dean on his new album Bully.
Okay.
I hated the snippet, but knowing Kanye, he changes songs every 2 seconds, even after he releases it. So, hey man, we'll see. I'm gonna listen to new Kanye West music, and I saw a clip of him teaching the choir how he wants to hear through the wire sound.
Okay.
And stuff like that just brings me back to like, wow, this is the genius. This is the
Chipmunk Soul, the OG Kanye, which we all grew in love.
I know that person's gone, but I would love for us to find a way to get that soulfulness back in the music. As for the next, I would say,
I know in videos whenever he's with Bianca, or like whenever because there was a video circulating of him rapping, I believe, All Falls Down.
Yeah.
And you can see like his mood is more in line and stuff like that. So I want to say like the optimist in me wants to say that, a piece of that old Kanye is still there. Obviously his certain demeanor is different, and it's difficult with, and I hate to put people in pedestals and stuff like that, but Kanye is essentially a genius. It is.
He is. No, Kanye is a genius. That's not even a debate.
So, and most of the time, geniuses have always had the negative reputation of being
off.
Yeah. Not essentially going against the grain in society, or just always the weird ones and stuff like that. But, it is what it is. You look at all the geniuses in the world, they had a little something to them. So, but I don't know. I got to listen to the snippet. I'm hoping his music reflects on his past, at least, or he brings in a bit of his old past, because it's, over the years, just listening to his projects, it makes you kind of wonder, like, damn, bro, if we ever gonna get this person again, which most of the time it doesn't happen, because the artist has to grow.
And that's the thing with music too. We always are looking for the old version of the artist we love, and I look at somewhere like a Drake, and I think that happened very early for Drake. Mm-hmm. When we got into the Scorpion era, people were consistently looking for, I want Nothing Was the Same, I want Take Care, I want So Far Gone, I want Views, I want these aspects, and that person isn't here anymore. Yeah. Like that version of itself isn't here anymore. You're never going to get that music again. Mm-hmm. Hove is same thing with Hove. When we start to get that Magna Carta, Holy Grail, the Blueprint 3, things like that, Hove's like and 444. Pope's like, yo, bro, that other shit ain't me no more. Those days are over. Just go listen to that shit. I think the only person that we can get maybe that old stuff back from is a Kendrick, because he's still so in tune with the stuff he was talking about back then. Yeah. But as an artist and a creative, he's always trying to kind of push the envelope. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know, man. I would love for this Kanye album to be something that we can enjoy. Yeah. And shout out to him for putting out those $20 sneakers, making things affordable. Like some things that Kanye's had 100 questionable moments in the last 5 to 10 years. 100%. But I love to see him still doing stuff like this. Anytime Kanye goes on a rant, music is coming out, because that's been part of his rollout. Yeah. For the last 10 years, he'll say something wild and crazy
to grab attention.
To grab attention and put the music out, yeah. But even this wasn't that crazy. It was just him saying he's the greatest, which is fine. Yeah. So maybe he's finding his way to selectively...
kind of keep it subtle.
Yeah, to get people to selectively outrage, and then, So, I don't know. Hoping to get more Kanye music soon, and I hope it's good. But if it's the snippet that I heard, you can keep that, buddy. Keep that. Yeah. I don't think there's nothing major in sports. Jimmy Butler wants to get the fuck out of Miami.
Shit, I don't blame him. I haven't had a chip since Wade?
Jimmy Butler's never gotten a championship.
No, I'm saying they haven't gotten.
Oh, Miami? Yeah, Miami hasn't won a championship since LeBron and Wade.
So that's some time now. That's for sure. I added this.
Yeah,
because
he just did the Kelsey Brothers podcast, right?
Yes, he did. So
shout out to them. That's a big deal.
Hell yeah.
And those two guys, they deserve it just because they're superstars. Mm-hmm. Them niggas do not miss an episode. And Travis Kelce's in the middle of the playoffs.
Yes, bro. Which is funny. A lot of people are speculating that, if whether or not whatever happens, if this is his last season or not, because his brother already retired. Yeah. So Travis would probably most likely do the same thing. I mean, Travis has already gotten a couple chips and stuff. So, right. And Mahomes, obviously, he's not going to retire because the kid is like the new baby Brady. So, but...
room for Lamar Jackson on this side, though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
No. Yeah. I want the Ravens.
I want to get the niggas a ring, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And after that, Mahomes, you go with 8 more. Let me get one. Let's get one.
Too many repeats, bro. All right, bro. Show the love to another organization team. But so here we got LeBron.
Yep.
Trying to essentially talk to the youth or just anyone in Central on how to have a scandal-free life for your career. And I added this because Braun essentially, in my eyes, is somewhat of a golden boy.
Yeah, scandal-free career.
Exactly.
For sure, scandal-free career.
I can't think of any moment where he did Savannah wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's allegations and there's memes of, him talking to the white women and such, or doing 2-mans with Drake and all that stuff. Like academics have talked and stuff.
Also, too, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the nigga that, on both ends, if Drake said that to a nigga, that's corny as hell. Mm-hmm. Also, the nigga that actually leaked the DMs, because if you leak DMs, that means you're having a private conversation with another man. Mm-hmm. You leaking the DMs of that coming out just because Drake and you aren't friends anymore is also disgusting.
Yeah, that's some bitch me shit.
You niggas is bitches, and you niggas have no code or honor. But Drake also shouldn't be saying that to nobody, especially knowing that this shit could come out. Mm-hmm. But either which way, if any of that is true or not, whatever the case may be, LeBron knows how to respect his house.
Yes.
LeBron knows how to respect his house, and he is scandal-free. Like, you say it's Michael, Kobe, LeBron. Mike and Kobe have had scandals. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But LeBron has been able to be scandal-free and be the best. So
for over 20 years. So.
Amazing. Yeah. So shout out to Bron, man. Shout out to Bron. Shout out to... Yeah, I don't have any negative thing to say about LeBron James at all. Mm-hmm. I think LeBron's at 40 years old still getting treated like he's 23 and expected to win the championship, which is crazy, insane.
Bro. Going crazy.
So,
basically, hold on. It says, being a shit show wasn't part of LeBron's career blueprint. You can't be a shit show, James said. 40, who is the NBA's all-time leading scorer, told Jason and Travis Kelce, you can't be a piece of shit. You can't be doing things that affect anything that has anything to do with your profession, and being available to your teammates, being available to the franchise, and being available every time you get out there. That causes distraction. I felt that. when I started with my family, that was another part of it. I knew Savannah was the one, and I started having kids, and I was like, I didn't have that male influence. My dad wasn't around. I was like, okay, I can't fuck that up. And
yeah.
So, this last piece to the young guys out there that feel the pressure, that feel like it's maybe too much. If you just put the work on, don't be an asshole. Be a good person. Dedicate yourself to the craft, the game, and the game will always be kind to you. So
you hear that, Zion? You hear that?
Yo,
you hear that?
I forgot about Zion.
You hungry
bro.
fuck? Wow. You hear that? But he's talking to you. You hear fucking porn stars eating New Orleans food all day and missing 85% of the basketball games in the last 2 to 3 years. He's talking to you. He's a $200 million man.
This is crazy, bro.
He's talking to you.
I'm so happy he comes to the Knicks now. Like, shit, bro.
All right, Zion, you hear that? LeBron is talking to you. Damn it.
But yeah, I added that just because it's something, even though, whoever's listening may not be a top star athlete and stuff, but it's just the message is well across, noticeable. Just don't be a shit show. Don't be messy unless, you want to be messy, then be messy. But it's just a positive thing, positive aspect for everyone to at least learn or try to better themselves. Like, damn, you know what? I got one coming. Maybe I should change up. Or I don't want the negative connotations of my past to reflect on my future. So let me just become a better person for both parties, or the female. So
or be the best at what you do. Exactly. I.e. Bonnie Blue, you and her.
Yo, bro, you gotta chill, bro.
Hey, the best at his craft. He told you, focus, put your head down. In her case, yeah, same thing.
I think she's a master at that at this point.
Listen, be proud of your girl. Be proud of her.
Definitely not my girl.
Proud of her. Listen, man, that's all we got for sports. I don't think there's nobody's put music out. The music industry is dead. Go get a job, y'all.
Yeah, music ain't really popping.
Ain't nothing coming out.
I recently listened to more Leon Thomas. A little bit more of JSMM.
Oh yes, Jameson, amazing.
That shit's insane, bro.
That guy's amazing.
I just been in my R&B bag, truthfully. I love R&B.
I don't want to hear niggas rap no more. I really don't want to hear you niggas anymore.
I gave Lil Baby shit a chance. It's okay.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay. But I played his older shit, and I was like, nah, this should jump. For sure.
There is a rumor. The rumor is that the Clips album is done.
Oh yes.
Push said he's waiting for one more feature.
Okay.
Which is rumored to be, I don't know if he's waiting for this, but there's a rumor that the him and Kendrick record is coming out.
Gotcha.
Is going to be a massacre of lyricism and subliminal shots at everyone, including Drake.
Yes.
And listen, I love a Push album. I don't even know if there's a bad Push T album that exists.
Push.
So
a lot of people give Push. They don't give his roses.
Yes.
Roses. I believe it's wrongful because certain artists you listen to for certain moods and certain stories and stuff. I listen to Push whenever I want to feel like a fucking dealer, bro.
Yeah.
When I want to feel like, yo, I gotta get to this money, and it just does it for me. Him and a couple other artists. A lot of people get tired of the fact that he's been rapping about bricks and doing that dumbass But it's like,
I don't want to hear
him, bro. Like,
I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear Push T talk about anything but cocaine.
Yeah.
There's some rappers I want to rap about the same shit. If you're not doing it, that is a genre now. Like cocaine rap is a genre. I want to hear Push T talk about cocaine. I want to hear Rick Ross talk about being the greatest drug dealer of all time. Even though he didn't do it.
No.
Like I don't care. I want to hear it.
Yep.
That's how I don't want nobody to switch up. I don't want you guys to change. There's only a few artists I want that can even bend styles.
Yes.
There's only a few that can do that.
Yeah.
And I don't want you niggas to try something you're not good at.
Yeah, because then it's like, yo, bro, why?
Yeah, what was the point of this? Why'd you come in, fuck up my vibe? Like, just do you. Be who you need to be. Don't. So
definitely looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Push album. Sure. I don't think we got anything else, man. I think we've given you guys an amazing episode. We have some great stuff coming out next week, finally and actually. So we have a big weekend coming up with some content stuff we're taking care of this week to put out for you next week. So thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week. New announcements coming. I know we're gonna get through the winter, y'all. It's about to be February, and then right there we in March. March is the spring.
There, y'all.
We're right there. We're 2 months away from the spring. So thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.
Yes.